Shit. Let's get it started, because I was in a real relaxed, chill, laid back mood. I was going to renege on you guys. I ain't even going to lie. But I said, you know what? I may be a man of my word, like I like to be, and come up here anyway, no matter who tunes in and who does not. You guys can catch up. I'm going to put the content out so I can get back to relaxing. Full disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Any and everything you see on this channel is merely speculation. Viewer discretion is advised. Please do your homework and research for proper discernment. We watch these videos to get away from the chaos going on outside of ourselves in the external world. If it does not resonate with you, for the people in the back, leave it on the ground. You do not got to be here. You can kindly go watch something else. I'm just saying. You guys get annoying. I'm being real. You feel me? Anyhow, if you've been here from the beginning, I send deep amount of abundance, balance, harmony, love, prosperity, strength, unity, including authenticity. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we go up. Anyone and everyone who has ever sown a seed with me or will be returned 100-fold with the Most High choosing you as divine blessing to divine support yours truly, because all about divine support. I just want to say, grace, guys, and thanks. Peace and prosperity to you and yours, and never goes unnoticed, for it does help the channel, the foundation, my well-being. If you would like to do the same, you are not obligated. For the people in the back who like to throw shade and like to hate, they are not obligated. Put the links are in the video description or the about tab on the channel. Anyhow, that's neither here or there. Let's get right into it. What's good, Kennedy? What we doing? Like I said, we're gonna watch a couple of clips before we get it popping. I did say we're gonna watch a clip. Here we go. Okay. Let's make that. Let's make that the main. Let's make that the main window. So y'all don't have to see it. You did. Yeah. Let's see what he got to say.
A couple of things quickly. The first, TikTok in America was banned for a good old 8 hours. They have so many agendas behind this. Clearly, the biggest one is Elon Musk and Donald Trump wanting control over TikTok. So they're going to join Meta with TikTok. They think they're sly to us that are aware of all this sort of stuff. Obviously, there's a big percentage of people that are just clueless about anything in this world. So that's TikTok done. Secondly, the Obamas, man. I thought these puppets were done a few years back. You know, I thought they were going to lead the world stage somehow. But no, they're doing the most. And I think they're coming back to be a massive distraction. These two puppets, Michael Obama, Big Mike, and Barack Obama. Because now there's rumors that Barack Obama is having a thing with Jennifer Aniston. Like, this whole inverted agenda with these puppets is... this year is probably going to be, this is what it's going to be like, you know, because Jennifer Aniston, that's some whole ass man, a whole ass man. And obviously Big Mike's a man. And then even Barack Obama's an invert. You know, they're all reversed, these puppets. But I have a big feeling that the Obamas are just going to do the most this year. There's going to be a lot of distractions around them. If you're somebody that still thinks the Obamas are, you know, good or they are helpful to society, you're wrong. They're just a distraction. They're nothing more than puppets, inverted puppets. And it's not just the Obamas that are going to do the most this year. Elon Musk, like I just said with the Meta, and Donald Trump are going to do the most as well this year. So if you are someone that is really attached to these two puppets, stop it. Matrix update, and this is just on a couple of...
Give him a like.
And it's already started, y'all. Check this out. We're
snow right now outside in New York, in my city. Let's see what he's talking about.
Supposed to have a polar vortex where places like Florida, where I'm at, is supposed to get snow. I don't know, for the first time ever. Are y'all ready for that, Floridians? But check this out, y'all. This is in Rocky Mountain in Colorado. The river is literally frozen. Y'all see that? Has that ever happened before? So y'all know how we're going through a pole shift. Look at this in Russia, y'all. Look, they're having an ice tsunami. The water is moving slowly towards the shore. Check this out. Y'all see that? And it mirrors what the clouds be looking like.
Damn.
Look at this. So this polar vortex must be causing all kinds of anomalies with snow and ice, y'all, because this is not the only place that this is happening to. This is happening in China too, y'all. Look at this. Wow, y'all see this? Why does it look like scales? Why does it look like, you know, why does it look like dragon scales, fish scales? Y'all see that? This is in China. This is happening all over. Wow. The way that the colors are just bouncing off that ice, this is incredible. So yes, y'all, are you guys ready for this polar vortex? It's so weird that all of this is happening and we are at the peak of solar maximum 2025, right? It makes you wonder what's really going on, y'all. But let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace out. And
Okay.
So, Council, when the fallen breached the gates and came into our reality, into our dimension from their space, when they invaded our quadrant of the quantum field and brought down the frequency of our reality, that's when things began to freeze. Remember, I told you guys the ice wall is used to help create the construct that you're trapped in, the light prism. It's ice. They froze the atoms and caused them to condense and stop moving. When you freeze the atoms, they come together, clump up, and that's when ice is formed. There's no such thing as cold. Cold is an absence of heat. It's when the atoms stop moving. They had to reduce the carbon in the atmosphere to bring down the frequency of the range and then use that depression to cause the atoms to freeze up and stop moving. It was when they lowered the carbon. The lower the carbon in the atmosphere gets is the colder the planet gets. So this is why now you hear these reptiles screaming about the carbon footprint. They have to lower the carbon footprint because the more carbon gets expelled into the atmosphere is the hotter the place gets. The ice melts. So goes the ice wall. So goes their whole false light construct.
Right.
They need this freeze, this oppression, this depression of the atoms, the sons of atom, in order to keep their construct going. Not only does carbon heat up the atmosphere, carbon is also what the plants eat. Carbon is what plant-based life forms eat. So you and I, we feed off of carbon. So we're what? Silicon carbon-based beings who feed off of the carbon, the 666 molecule. Yes, they called us the beast based on the fact that they turned us into animals in the animal farm. But it always comes back down to the carbon footprint they're trying to reduce. It's the carbon that destroys them. It's the carbon that's heating the planet back up. And carbon is just another name for you, atom. They slowed down the processes and caused us to go dormant. It's called stagnation. And then when you're stagnant and you're not moving, you might as well be dead. When you stop moving on your own, they can then control your movement. And that's how they put you in a negative spin. They froze your world up, encased you in ice, and then fed you a bunch of bullshit while you were in your coma, in your vegetative state, asleep. Check the lexicon, vegetative state. When you're asleep, they put the plant-based life forms to sleep. And that's how they created Machine City out of you, out of your own ignorance. My people die for a lack of wisdom. So again, they created this reality by destroying the carbon, by lowering the carbon. So when you see this carbon rising, it means the Kundalini's rising. It means Mother Earth is rising. She's back up. That means the spark has been activated again. So the reptilians and these demons are not winning. The carbon is their enemy. They breathe oxygen. We breathe carbon. They breathe sulfur. We breathe carbon. We are the crystal children, plant-based life forms, light-based life forms. So the more you see the crystals expanding, the more you see the plants expanding, the carbon expanding, it means the more we're winning, the more they're losing. Stop being goofy. If it was the opposite, there would be less carbon in the atmosphere, less heat in the realm. It's the exact opposite of that. And the heat is on and it can't be stopped. The furnace is turned up and the fire lake is activated for them. The only people who can stand in the fire are those who are made of the fire, the crystal children. Let's go. Bang, bang. Oh, Council, I want you to add this to the equation. Remember that when trees burn, when forests burn, carbon is released. When volcanoes erupt, carbon is released. When you cut trees down, make them into furniture, make them into a house, the carbon is contained. When those houses burn down, the carbon is released. When that furniture is burnt, the carbon is released. What I'm seeing is a heavy release of carbon into the atmosphere. Now you guys explain to me how that means a reptile could be winning. Haha, let's go.
Okay, how you doing?
So, Council,
all right.
when the fall...
Pardon. Let's see what he got for us. Ooh, smoky rotulated quartz. Look at that. Look like a whole universe going on inside the crystal. I saw this. It's the little clip on the bottom half. It's a special stone, unknown stone in Africa being harvested that lights on its own.
Ça va, ok, très bien. Tosha, Tia, très bien. Tosha,
crazy.
Tia, ok. Tupate majini tena. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, so Council, that's the electric rock that was found over there in Africa. But of course, it's not actually a rock. It's a crystal. And like all crystal, they are literally just condensed electricity. Crystals are electricity in a solid form. My crystal children, you are no different than these rocks. You are the crystal energy solidified. If you want to express the light, like you see what just happened there, all you have to do is tap in. Let's go. Bang, bang. Yeah.
An interesting thing happens when you break quartz crystals. On one side of the crystal that got broke, there's a positive charge, and on the other one, there's a negative charge. And the charges can jump from one side to the other. So the electrons jump through the air, and it creates a plasma or a little spark when it jumps across. So in order to see this, we need to break these crystals. Now, one good way to break the crystals a bunch of times in a row to keep continuous light is just to rub the two together. Okay, now watch this.
Now they want to teach about crystals.
This phenomenon is called triboluminescence.
They've been teaching about crystals, but you see how they trying to you see what's going on with TikTok. They don't want us to know certain things because it's a lot of people who got influence, who's teaching certain things, raising awareness. Let's get this shit.
And people sometimes call this cold fire because the sparks that form are actually hot, but they produce a lot of light. So this won't start a fire or anything, but you could light your way with it. Triboluminescence has been known for a long time. In fact, it's said that the indigenous Ute tribes of America, thousands of years ago, gathered quartz crystals and put them in buffalo hide. So basically they made quartz rattles with a little bit of skin around it that could let through light.
So did you hear those receipts? Your ancestors literally had rattles that they could shake that would light up. They had magic wands made of quartz crystals that could light up. We tapped into all this energy. You include this with the magnetics, the natural ether flow, and family, we had it all. Do the mathematics. It is Rome who is stuck in the density. We was always on the light wave formation. Think about it. We're the spiritual light beings. That's what they've been hiding from us. They're the dense inorganic matter. They're part of this matter universe. We're part of the anti-entropy light universe. They trapped us in their density and tried to keep us in this prism of light, a light prism, aka prison, locked us away from our original source flow. We're reconnecting now, and you see it in this crystal energetic flow. It's all coming back. These are your memory triggers. Like I tell you all the time, stop acting like some goofy human. You are original man, and original man is silicon based. Original man is plant based. Original man is light based, and the current has returned. We are tapped back into source. Move accordingly. Bang, bang. Yeah.
Oh, fam, we have tapped back into the crystal grid, and we are about to enter a universe of pure energy, pure free energy and light. Spiral up, blossom, and bloom.
Get it.
Yo, Council, the 3 pillars of Rome: science, history, military. Those are the 3 pillars that create the foundation that Rome stands upon. Military, history, science. Check the math. The most powerful of those is the history and the science, not the military. The military is used to enforce the brainwash coming from their false science and false history. Now, Rome has always pushed a program of erasing history and rewriting it in their image. So Rome comes along with the Gregorians, with Pope Gregory, starts the universe over from zero, creates the Gregorian calendar, and puts us in a whole new framework where reality is based on their perception or their projection. This projection, this hologram, is kept solid by their 3 ideals: the military, the science, and the history. Without those 3, their illusion is dismantled. Now walk with me. The Roman eugenicists, with their fake evolution theory, have taught you that you evolved from monkeys. They went all the way back to the primordial waters, to the primordial ooze, claiming that you climbed out of that as some sort of frogfish that became an ape, that then became a person, then became a half monkey, half person, then became a human, and so on and so forth. All of this Neanderthal, Homo habilis, all of this evolution theory, fam. Everything they've been throwing at you and pushing down your throat since you was a child, since you were born into this prison. Now, all of this eugenicist philosophy leads to an eventuality where they claim to be the most superior on the planet, that all evolution led up to basically being the European white Anglo-Saxon male. That is what their evolution theory is based on. That's what Roman dominance is based on. That mind control. God is white. The first was white. The original was white. That's the Roman doctrine. That's how they killed the native population physically and spiritually. You fast forward a little bit to today. We're living in a time when the Marine Empire has been exposed. The entities that live amongst us have been exposed. Your own government is exposing it. The Pentagon is releasing footage. Your so-called scientists are coming up with new data showing that the old world thinking is outdated and irrelevant. It's all lies. But the people have been programmed so well, they can't let go of the old code. So with all this Project Bluebeam, all this HARP, this, that, and the third that I'm being told about, I'm like, what's the point? They've been wanting to use those machineries for a minute, but they can't because the people aren't ready. As soon as they try to come out with that, it destroys one of the main pillars of Rome. And if one of the main pillars of Rome fall, all of them fall. Remember, their science, their history, their military. So their science says evolution. Evolution is a lie based on the fact that we're living here amongst the Marine Empire and all other kinds of elemental entities that are showing themselves right here and now. So the science fails. The history fails because no, it was not slaves dragging stones across the desert to build pyramids. You did not build the Church of Notre Dame. That was from Tartaria. So your history is being destroyed by the evidence being presented by. Yeah, family, this is another Patreon special for the Supreme Council. If you want to join in, join the Patreon, the Supreme Conduit. Click the link in the profile description or the video description and let's glow. Bang. Yo, Council. Hey, yo, peace, fam. Source God, Orion TV. Bang, bang, bang. More life, family. Bliss up. Abundance. I don't know already. Council, when I tell you guys that neuralizer is working well on the Cabbage Patch Kids, I'm telling you that the neuralizer is working well on the Cabbage Patch Kids. They do not remember anything from one moment to the next. Their attention span is about this long. Council, do you guys remember in 2023, we were being swarmed by white, egg-shaped, and circular-shaped UAPs. They were claiming they were Chinese weather balloons. They were claiming that this was this. I mean, come on, Council. This cover-up has been going on for a minute. They even shot down one of them in Alaska. But anyway, you get the point. The video I posted yesterday with them recovering an egg-shaped UAP was one of these. And the reason the footage is grainy is because it was a soldier who snuck and took the picture. Do you expect it to be in full HD? Do you expect a movie set out there? In real life, this is how it goes down. You need to open up your minds. Your best argument against the video cannot be that the quality isn't good enough for you. That is ignorance. Stop being a troll. Stop being a bot. Wake up. And then again, some of you are actually bots. You are actually trolls. So there's nothing you can do about it. I'm just doing this for the real ones who are still lost in the sauce and need to get pulled out. Wake up. Remember where you at and what range you are in. No one needs to try to prove aliens are real to you at this point. They're right here outside your door. Just go outside and look up. Take your head from out the sand or from out your ass and look up. They're right here. I've been seeing them since I was a child. Now everyone in the realm is experiencing them. No one has to try to trick you. Anyone who's still running those stunts is just a Cabbage Patch bot running off of their old, outdated programming, trying to debunk something that is already official. There is no changing this. Nobody's a robot here. You're not going to deprogram and neuralize us. Once again, for all my real ones with two working brain cells moving in the same direction, do you guys remember these incidents that took place all of 2023 with the pill-shaped, egg-shaped, and orb-shaped white UAPs? I showed you footage of one being recovered, and you're acting like you're shocked. What universe are you living in? You need to check yourself and ask yourself, are you in reality or are you the one still living in the grand delusion? Let's go. Bang, bang. Yeah. Council, just watch the lemmings operate.
I ain't gonna lie, I always watch the sky in my younger years. Like I told you, my mom made me manifest a fisheye, a sty, onto my kneecap because she told me if I keep counting the stars, I'm gonna get a fisheye. A fisheye in Spanish or in Dominican terms is a sty. And I manifested that onto my leg. And I'm like, yo, that's what made me realize I'm a master manifester. The more I think and believe something to be true, it's going to happen. Anyhow, let's keep going. I've always been a stargazer, always looked up to the sky, always seen figures in the clouds, always thought clouds had shapes of things or characters or beings or animals. Yeah, I always was that weird. And I quote that.
As soon as they get a chance to try.
For the people in the back, weird. For the people that doubt, weird. No, unique.
To talk some trash, they jump all over it, not knowing it was just a rat trap. Nobody was wondering if the video was real. We were just wondering if you were real. And we got our answer naturally. It never fails. I mean, come on. You see this footage you're looking at right here in your face? These are real images of the same exact type of craft. Are those fake? Are those too grainy for you to see? Matter of fact, you can go pull up images of it yourself by the thousands. It's not a secret anymore. Lemon Cabbage Patch. Dogs, let's go. Hey, yo, peace fam. Yo, council, this is alleged footage of an egg-shaped UAP being recovered by the government. The egg-shaped part is very interesting.
Let's slow this down to take a closer look. That's an egg-shaped UAP suspended from a 150-foot long line. We're told the craft is about 20 feet long. The egg suspended in a cradle. And
I should have wrote that word down. The dude said previous presentation when or was it? Oh, it's something else. It's something else. I'm gonna try to find the word, but it's not gonna be easy because it's like a over an hour long video I was watching, and this one woman, she said a specific word, and the word definition is when you are pretty much longing for a place that you cannot return to. But yeah, that's pretty much those of us who always look up to the sky and wonder why we so infatuated and why we can't help it. We are that word. We are longing for a place we can return to in this physical vessel, physical form, which is home to us, what we remember as home, what we remember coming from, what we remember of our genetics that was instilled into us, because we know we got to enter this realm from a certain density and dimension. If you was paying attention to any of those Ashiana Dean videos that I presented to you guys, you remember that. We had to enter this realm from a certain density and dimension. Let's get it.
look how careful the pilot is as they bring their precious cargo into land. Let's freeze frame here to look at one of the clearest images of a UAP ever taken. This is no blurry light in a distant sky. The source of the footage putting themselves...
Some huge duct tape. Obviously, it's not duct tape. I'm just saying.
Incredible risk to record this UAP retrieval. Look at how perfectly smooth the craft is. No markings at all. And no visible means of propulsion or way to see inside. Watch how it rolls, almost graceful as it hits the ground, despite being wrapped in the ropes and canvas from the cradle as it's dropped for...
So that's what's holding the UAP is, like you said, the ropes and the cradle and all of that. Tarp, XYZ.
Pick up. The UAP's final destination still unknown.
I have no idea how I'm gonna survive. This app was literally supposed to be my way out. So for everyone who's saying, go get a job, I am literally working. I have no more time. I work almost every day doing DoorDash, and DoorDash pays $2 a delivery. I Instacart. I have classes Monday through Thursday in person. I have been posting on this app almost every day for 5 years, guys. I've been posting on this app 3 to 5 times every day for the last 6 months. I've made $175 on here. In 7 days on TikTok, I have made $871. There is no job that's gonna even come close to that. My tuition is $7,000 a semester, and my rent is $800 every month. So no amount of working is gonna get that pay, and I do not.
He was getting, what he said, 7 rotations or something. He said he makes $800 in a short period of time off TikTok. So he's making rent money in a short period amount of time off of TikTok. Man, these people living good, man. These people well off, man. It sounds like to me. Here it is, I am trying. Here it is. Here it is, I am spending every last dollar I get on groceries just so I can feel content. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all know, like I said, I don't get to get the things I want, desire, because all my money go to groceries. Here it is, people living comfortably off of TikTok. So, in a, let's just say in a third density sense, I feel these people who's tripping about TikTok. But what about the bigger image? What's about the bigger picture? What's really on the canvas? Get me? If you follow, let me know.
Not want to be in debt my entire life. I literally don't know what to do. My next step has always been to go to the polls. So, when y'all see me dancing, do not say a damn thing. The people who voted to take this app away are the people who used this app to campaign. All of their campaign posts, they posted on here. Make it make sense.
We're literally being invaded by aliens. You really think I give a flying fuck? Come on, man, you're realistic, dog. There's like reptilians running around right now. Niggas just going crazy. You see me? Orbs and drones and shit. I do not really care what's happening with TikTok. You see, you guys talk about distraction. That's a fucking distraction. Who gives a fuck? Transmute your energy into something else.
I couldn't tell you. Let's find out in real time. Where's my phone at? Look, proof that I don't use my phone. It's not even on. Let me power it on for you guys. Give me a second. I hate that vibration when the power is on. Like Samsung, they need to stop that feature. That little vibration that sends the vibration through my... I don't like it. Ooh, I hate it. I hate it. But let's find out together. 1 second. Let it power on and all that. We're going to find out right now if it's going or not. Because I got a TikTok account. I just don't use it. I don't use TikTok. I'm not fond of TikTok. I'm not acquainted with TikTok. I don't really care about TikTok. Like, yeah, it helps the people who's spreading knowledge and information, but I never really used it much. I never used TikTok that much to become a consumer. Let's see, though. Turn on my Wi-Fi. I mean, I feel for the people who make a living off TikTok, the righteous ones, of course, obviously, but I don't know, man. I don't really know what to say. I don't want to sound crazy. I'm not a TikTok consumer, so that's not really, I'm not really fazed by it. I don't really care for it, to be honest. Anyhow, we're going to go to TikTok together. Look. TikTok. Welcome. Thanks for your patience and support. As a result of President Trump's efforts, TikTok is back in the U.S. You can continue to create, share, and discover all the things.
Is this the next big thing, y'all? Amazon partners with Ripple XRP for payments? Is this what's going on, y'all?
Shout out Country Juice. Let's watch it.
Much on a new timeline that this is happening. This is from the website right over here. Look, you can see the Amazon logo. It says Amazon has officially released documents confirming it has partnered with Ripple and will be integrating XRP and CTF rewards for payment transactions. So digital currency is really going to be the currency of the future? Is that what it is? What do you guys think about this? How do you guys feel about this? This is crazy, y'all, man. Things are changing at an alarming rate. I told y'all. I don't know what to say no more, y'all. Let's get this shit peace. Is this the next big thing, y'all? Amazon partners with Ripple XRP for payment.
Well, TikTok is back, people. TikTok is back. Let's watch one more to be funny.
Yo, something is going down in Sydney, Australia, you guys, because look at this. Y'all, when I tell you, I don't think there was not a single weather anomaly that Sydney, Australia escaped, you guys. First of all, y'all, it started off dead silent, just like this. No wind, no nothing. And then flashes galore. People were stating that it was nonstop flashing for about 2.5 hours straight, and the water just rose out of nowhere. Check this out, y'all. Nonstop flashing. Hurricane force winds. Heavy rain. And then it sounds like a power drill out there, y'all. Listen to this. Listen. Y'all heard that? It's like a whistling sound. It might be the wind, but then again, it might not be. And not just plasma flashes, y'all, but lightning strikes everywhere.
That's crazy. I'm watching on the big screen.
Bugs be over here. And also, Sydney, Australia's Crown Towers got struck by lightning as well, y'all. What does that mean? As the storm rolled in, it completely fogged out this camera and it was glitching. Y'all see that? Look how good and clear it looks right now, and look at the transition. Y'all see that? It's like a fog comes in and it starts glitching. The people thought it was raining a little too hard in the mountains, and when they checked, it was actually hell. These people were hanging out in coffee shops and whatnot, and they experienced a power outage. Look at this.
I get mine from Instagram, thankfully.
What's really going on, Australia? Yo, something is going down in Sydney, Australia.
Let's give them a like and get out of there. Let's get back to the footage, y'all. Well, apparently Trump set it up for TikTok to snap back. We know Trump and Elon want TikTok anyway, so no damn surprise with the psyop of let's take it down for a few hours. Let's do some back work on the background, on the back end, and see what's up. It's no coincidence. But that stuff that's going down in Australia, crazy. Shout out Conscious Juice for keeping us up to date. Let's get it.
You feel me? Adapt or die, nigga. We're in a new range. Let's go. Bang, bang. Shit. Yo. Kazi, you know I'm glad. I don't give a fuck. I've been hating on TikTok. Them niggas killed my channel in like 1 week. Fuck TikTok. Yeah, that's what you get.
Yeah, he look cool with it. SpaceX, something blew up over the Caribbean recently.
Yo, Council, that is a portal. That is a gate that opened up. And that's the gate that the Skywalkers came through. All those orbs you see up here in the video I spliced in. Family, the one that they're claiming is SpaceX. They're saying that this portal is when the rocket exploded. After it exploded, all these stars appeared, which is supposedly SpaceX debris. I call garbage. This is cosmic business. These are the Skywalkers coming through the gates, through the vortex. It's wide open in the field, and something is going to be revealed very soon, something very big. They can't cover this up anymore. SpaceX just came out confirming that yes, it's their rocket. It wasn't even a planned test. It just so happened they're coincidentally there to take credit for this. Another big cover-up. These people are scared to death and they don't want the sheep to panic. That's what's going on. This is a cover-up. This is the Skywalkers, the new gods entering the arena. I promise you. If this is SpaceX, show me some debris on the ground. Again, why is it flying straight across the sky? Why is it not going down? And again, show me some debris from some so-called SpaceX. That's not what this is. Where is the explosion? You heard the little kid in the beginning of the video. They're like, oh, wow. You would think if a rocket exploded, you would hear some kind of boom. We all know what rockets look like when they blow up or they explode. They do not look like this. Where are all these colors coming from? Where are all these streaks in the sky with all this bright neon effect coming from? This is not some SpaceX business. If you fall for that, you're still falling for the okie doke and you're not ready for the supreme flow yet. You're not ready to blossom. You're still in the matrix. Yo, everything is happening right now to wake you up. Move accordingly. Let's go. Bang, bang.
Yeah, Crystal Council, this is one of the littest things I've ever seen in my life. And this is not Elon Musk, Mr. Bruce Wayne. You did not create this phenomenon, my boy. Stop faking. You are the psyop. I swear that dude is the CIA. Anyway, family, these are the real ones coming in full appearance, full manifestation. Because the gates are open. The frequency is up. Spiral. Move accordingly. Yeah.
Hold on. I'm looking for a specific video. No, we saw that already. We're gonna use that on next presentation. Next presentation. We're gonna do random clips, random videos. Just chill out, vibe out. But I'm looking for something specific on that SpaceX stuff by Conscious Juice. I don't know where it is. I'm about to go to his page and find it. Yeah, let's just go to his page. It's all good. Let's go to his page. Pardon. Pardon. The video we just saw, let's give it a like. We just saw it, so we're not going to watch it. But let's go to his page and find the SpaceX stuff. Right here.
that Elon Musk sent up to space, right? Just exploded, y'all. This is what people were seeing over Turks and Caicos. People were catching this all over the world. Look at this, y'all. This one was seen over Haiti. Yo, Haitians are the most funniest people on earth. They said this is God at work. This is God coming to earth. The most interesting thing about this is what Elon Musk had to say, and I'm gonna show y'all. Here it is over San Juan. This is in Puerto Rico. Look at that, y'all. That's crazy. I don't know if that was really a rocket from Elon Musk, because we had a comet come close to us the other day, y'all. Did you hear about that? But does that look like a rocket to y'all? It looks too,
that look like
you know,
a fleet of, that look like a fleet. If you ask me, it look like a fleet, Haven. Let's keep going.
Saying it's the Autobots. Like, they've been showing us this in this movie. What's funny is this is from the movie Transformers, and as of late, all the Transformers have been exploding all over the place. But this is what Elon Musk had to say. He said, success is uncertain, but entertainment is guaranteed.
What do you mean by that?
Right, like.
And you guys know what William Shakespeare says, right? That the world is a stage. Like, Elon Musk is just putting, I believe this is just a show, y'all. But there are grander things happening behind the scene. You get what I'm saying? I think there are bigger things coming. And this is what he's talking about. Entertainment is guaranteed, right? What we're getting ready for, you know, with the extraterrestrials and the aliens, entertainment guaranteed. What we know the sky to be about, you know, PBB, is that what they're calling it now? PBB? Entertainment is guaranteed, so something is getting ready to happen.
Although we weren't able to shatter that hardest glass ceiling this time, thanks to you, it's got about 18 million cracks in it.
What is this? So the latest rocket that Elon...
Yo, listen, don't get rocked back to sleep, man. Do not get rocked back to sleep, Haven. That's all I ask for y'all, man. If y'all really rock with me, if y'all really believe or align or resonate with anything I'll be talking about, do not get rocked back to sleep. That's all I gotta say. Do not get rocked back to sleep.
Yeah, Council. Yo, Council, walk with me real quick. I want to talk about time travel.
Yo, after this, we gonna hey, hold on. How many clips? It's so much, man. It's so much they be putting out that I be wanting to catch up on, but I don't be wanting to be all night. We're going to watch this clip and then get into the conversation with Holistic Remedies and that other guy.
Yo, Council, walk with me real quick. I want to talk about time travel. It's been on my mind. Time travel, dimensions, frequency. Based on where we're at right now in the reality, it's been on my mind constantly. The fluctuation going on in the field, the Mandela effect, all these weird glitches going on in reality. It has me thinking deeply about time travel. Now think about it like this, family. Like I said, walk with me. If time travel
not even new to Earth,
is real, and if time travel gets invented, that means it was already invented. Think about what I'm telling you. If time travel is real and it actually gets invented, that means it's already invented.
They're going to be talking about, yo, I was here 18,000 years ago. Oh, yeah, I pulled up 7,000 years ago. Yo, I pulled up 2,500 years ago. That's how they're going to be talking. I don't think they're going to be talking about, yo, I'm new to the spot. I'm new on the block. Teach me all about this. What's this? What's that? I don't think it's going to be like that. No way. Absolutely not.
All time exists simultaneously.
Find out, right?
Now think about this. You have the future, you have the past, you have the present. Those are all aspects of reality that exist in their own dimensions. The future that exists is not necessarily yours. The future that exists at the exact same moment as us is another dimension. The past that exists in the same moment as us is another dimension. We all share the same space, but different dimensions. And
they're going to be teaching us things that we should already know. They're going to be teaching us things about us that we don't know, that was hidden from us. I don't think they're going to be new on the block, though. I'm far from that indoctrinated. Like, no, I don't think they're new at all. You know what I'm saying? It came a time where they left. Now they're coming back to retrieve and reunite with their people, which are us, the organic ones.
want you to think about this
Type
for
of
real,
thing.
family. If
But
time
things
travel
don't-
exists, that
I ain't gonna
means
take your
it
thoughts from
exists
you.
now. If time travel is to
My
be
hands is
invented
up.
in the future, that means it's already been invented. So when we're talking about entities and beings coming from other dimensions, we're actually talking about time travelers. We're talking about people coming from your ancient future past or your future present. There is only one existence. It's the singularity in the quantum field, the quantum mind of God. When you make choices, you create fractals. You fractalize and split the timelines. Every time you make a choice, a new time stream is created. There is only one dimension. That dimension gets split and divided and becomes the multiverse. There is only one universe. That universe gets split and divided and becomes the multiverse. There is only one atom. That atom gets split and divided infinitely, and then the material of that atom is used to create the construct. And by material, I mean light. So within the framework of these constructs, there is ways to access different spaces and dimensions outside of the one where you find yourself presently. And the reason my interest is so piqued with the time travel business right now at this moment is because I personally feel like I've done this already. I remember all this. We have done it already. What's going on is we're making a different choice to create a different outcome in this iteration of the reality. We made mistakes before. Those mistakes caused us to be trapped in a loop. The loop keeps repeating itself until you correct the mistake. It's like an algorithm or an equation. The equation will remain until you change one of the elements of the equation. Then you come out with a different answer. This is what we're dealing with right now in reality. So we can move into a new framework, create a new eventuality for ourselves, not the same time loop we've been trapped in based on our negative choices. We all know about this thing they call the Mandela effect. And the Mandela effect is purely due to time travel. It has to do with CERN opening gates to other dimensions, other beings and entities coming in and interacting with timelines and probability fields and creating realities in their image, our image, whoever's mind is in control. The point is, when they breach these gates, they allow in certain forces. These forces have an effect on the waveform that you're in right now, the frequency, and that effect will cause your reality to shift. The time stream you're in will shift onto a new path. So you are in a direction to a particular part of an ocean, but you get shifted. You get shifted off your course, pushed in another direction. So you end up in another zone that you weren't originally assigned for. So this would be like us on our original timeline, the Nubian Kushite native timeline, where we advance and keep moving forward until we become the supremacy in the reality. Or we get shifted through someone's negative concept of what they want for us. Someone decided they wanted to destiny swap, switch futures. Right. So they went back in time, changed certain events that changed your probability field. But because these changes were unnatural, the universal algorithm, the self-correcting algorithm, is going back and fixing those mistakes in the form of ripples. And those ripples are echoing through the dimensions, through the ether. Now we are picking up those echoes of a past that never existed in this reality. That means there was a timeline where you were a great king, you were a great queen, great pharaoh, great ruler. That timeline was destroyed, and you were made into a slave in this probability field based on someone going back in time and changing some event in the past, literally destroying your reality. But the thing is, Yeah, Council, this is some real lessons from a real time lord, a real time traveler. Not one of these pretenders. So join the Patreon if you want to check it out. Click the link in the profile.
Let me ask y'all something. Before I type it in, let's go to ChatGPT and let's go to Google for the imagery. Let me see if y'all pay attention to anything I be talking about. Anything we talk about. We got the universe We got the multiverse. What comes next, people? I want a serious. This is a serious question. What comes after the multiverse? And I'm only bringing this up to back him up with, you know, them jumping timelines or time loops or dimensions to alter certain events to that, so that it can change the current reality we in. So I'm asking you, what comes after the multiverse? Does anyone remember? It's all good. I'm gonna remind y'all. I'm gonna pull it up anyway, but I need the comments to go. Does anybody remember what comes up after the multiverse? Crickets in the chat. That's how we doing it. We got little to no likes, so we got more views than likes. Terrible of you guys. What supporters you are. For the ones that like, don't put the shoe on if it don't fit. Point blank period. If it don't fit, don't try it on. But damn, what kind of supporters are y'all? Anyhow, does anyone remember what comes after the multiverse? I'll pull it up since y'all taking y'all sweet time. Look at Google. Look at Google. Okay, this is probably the best depiction we gonna get. Probably the best depictions we gonna get. What's up with the picture? Look, they don't even want to show us the picture, bro. This shit is crazy. You can't make this up. We can't pull a picture up, y'all. It's not letting me pull a picture up. It's not letting me pull the picture up. It's crazy. Okay, there you go. The Omniverse, Haven. The Omniverse. You see, yo, it's like you can't make this shit up, man. Can we get the full picture? Of course not, right? Yo, the internet is a funny place. Look at this. You got about 19 realities in one right there. I'm sure there's more, but Ben 10 showed us this. You know, TV shows us every damn thing, right? Anyhow, what about this one? That's something else that I can't understand and overstand. But y'all see this right here. Omniverse 1. Not even Omniverse A1, A2, B1, B2, O1, O2, G1, G2, D1, D2. You see what's going on here? So it's not far-fetched what Sargon is talking about. Now, let's ask ChatGPT, what can they tell us about the Omniverse? What can you tell me about the Omniverse? Pardon. Omniverse. Short answer. The Omniverse is a concept that refers to a collection of all possible universes, dimensions, and realities, including those beyond the scope of known multiverses. It encompasses everything that could exist, including different laws of physics, time, and even alternative versions of our own universe. The idea is often used in science fiction, philosophy, and theoretical physics. Now, if you haven't watched this movie, go watch this movie. If you haven't watched this movie, go watch this movie. You feel me, Pam? I don't like to do too much talking and all of that because I don't like going back and forth with people in the comments trying to prove my point and argue and all this and all that because people on the internet tend to do that. But I like to give references so that people can go do their own homework and research or just go get their own insight from seeing things because we know colors and imagery definitely trigger neurological pathways. So, as I said, if you haven't seen this movie after talking about the Omniverse, go watch Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Anyhow, right? It's already 8:30. I'm not going to hold y'all up any longer. Let's get into this footage so we can get it popping, y'all. let's get into this footage because it's been a minute already. It's already been a minute. So let's go get into this footage. Let's get into the footage, y'all. I'm not gonna hold y'all too much longer. Let's get it. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying, y'all? I know y'all at this point, you feel me? Y'all come through the channel and vibe out with me regardless of what we talking about, regardless of what we watching. So I know y'all taking heed and I know y'all paying attention. I know y'all doing, if not a whole lot of work, at least some type of work y'all doing. Rather you know it or not, you're doing some type of work on the inside and outside. Rather you are conscious or not, you are subconsciously doing the work. When you go into rest, when you go into the astral realm, you feel me? When you start daydreaming, when you in your head thinking, you are doing at least a little bit of work. If you're not conscious about it, you're doing it subconsciously because there are things happening in the atmosphere, on the planet, in the realm that we just got to embrace or embody. Embrace and embody. If we're not doing that, we will get left behind. And some of us, we have no choice but to ascend with the planet, the realm, XYZ. So if you're not doing it consciously, you're doing it subconsciously in righteousness. Believe it or not. I'm telling you something that you probably don't know. Anyhow, like I said, it's already 8:30 Eastern time. Let's get right into it. Hour-long footage, 52 minutes to be exact. Let's get it, y'all. Let's press play. Here we go with the nonsense. Here we go with the nonsense. I love the Jeopardy portion. You should do them more often. What you mean? You gotta be a little more specific than that, K.
Peace to the gods and goddesses. We back.
Like when I ask questions, I'm a little confused with what you're talking about.
Peace, God. I got you back. So what I was saying,
I'll consider it.
All right, so before
I'll keep it in mind.
I actually spoke to the trees. I actually spoke to them. I made them aware I'm going to need them to be strong. I'm going to need them to hope because trees communicate through their...
If y'all was here, let me rephrase that. If you was not here for the past 2 presentations, I suggest you to go back and watch them because we picking up where we left off at. If you're confused with what's going on, go back and watch the past 2 presentations. Let's get it, Haven. We here.
Root systems, okay? To me, the trees are ancient beings that are just stationary currently. I expressed in the magic mushroom experience, I seen them actually fight with us, okay? The trees love us. Mm-hmm. And when you speak to the trees, not only will they protect you, but they also can generate abundance. You can be going through a financial situation and speak to the trees, and they would actually generate abundance. I did it myself. I used to do a water ritual where I would take Himalayan sea salt, and I would sprinkle the salt. I would say my mantras out, and because you could do techniques for abundance with water and nature and salt. Salt, you do a salt technique where you sprinkle the salt, you say something like say your affirmation out loud. Remember, water holds memory, and salt also holds memory. It's a crystal. This is water.
Sure. Water holds memory, which is why every beverage I drink, I strike that gong 12 times. I put the beverage right behind it, and I strike this gong that's from activating and purifying whatever beverage it is. But I'm gonna say beverage. I activate and purify this beverage, giving grace, gratitude, and thanks before we come. 12 strikes for 12 strand DNA, and I drink it. Why? Because everything is frequency, and water, including liquid, holds memory. So why would I not do such a thing?
Crystal and water and salt is a magic that you can literally use. And you can take a little salt, pour it in the thing under your bed, and sit it under your bed, and it will be great for protection, lucid dreams, all of that. Salt.
I drink Himalayan pink salt with water and lime juice.
Yeah. Celtic sea salt is even better. Celtic sea salt is the highest alkaline sea salt that you can get. Celtic, CLTIC. Yes,
You in alignment, Pam.
CELTIC.
Yeah.
Celtic sea
Yep.
salt. And it's very high
It's not
alkaline.
so local. I gotta order
A
Celtic
lot
sea
of
salt.
minerals and trace minerals in
It's
Celtic
not
sea
so
salt.
local.
I do have it on Holistic Remedies.
Okay.
And it's also great for
I use
spiritual
sea
protection.
salt because that's what's local.
You probably heard how salt works against demons or malevolent spirits, how they'll sprinkle salt.
Yes.
It's because the spirits are electrical. All right. So the salt does something to the electrons in the atmosphere where it prevents their
I hear that somebody shoveling outside.
penetrating the third dimensional bell, where they can't really break through. It keeps them on their side. Something about salt. It does that. So if you use Celtic sea salt on your windowsills, under your doors, it's going to be very good because there's going to be a lot of different. You're probably going to see more shadow apparitions. With them opening the portals, they created an encryption and it formed Lucifer sigil. Okay. And Lucifer sigil is what the world portal was.
Though.
Most people think it was the 5 doors,
got that
but
gelatin,
it really was the encryption of Lucifer sigil. With that was the real portal that the malevolent forces had the ability of making entry through.
The activated charcoal.
Because when they opened those 5 portals, if you looked at it from aerial view, it formed a sigil that was referred to as Lucifer sigil.
Okay.
On a quantum level, that was what the portal really was. It was the amalgamation of all those 5 portals combined to form that Lucifer sigil to create that connection for them to basically do that. Now, if you've seen that ritual, some of those beings wasn't human. Have you seen that? When they showed the Pope, they did it also, and they purposely did it to where the cameras are losing focus on some of these beings. Now, you know just as well as I do that a lot of these beings' aura emit such a frequency that it scrambles our technology.
For sure.
You can get near an extraterrestrial and or like even a Bigfoot, and your shit is not going to look right because their aura is too. People don't know why. It's their aura. Our technology can't even get near their aura without being blurry. This is why UFOs and stuff like that are always blurry. And you can have a 4K camera, and it's gonna look like you shot it with a damn track phone. It's gonna look like you shot it with a rotary phone. You get what I'm saying? It's like it's not gonna show clear because their technology is too overwhelming for our technology. We haven't got to that point.
I was just trying to help me at the time.
And this is why some of these things could be in our dimension and phase out of our dimension. Like Shaggy's our.
And I made the decision myself. It was between this or that, and I chose that from your reference. No, I ain't tripping. It's all good. I still got them and still use them. I use it as a daily supplement. You feel me? But generally, future reference, I got the ones that I was looking at. Like the other option is straight, is real right. But yeah, let's keep going on.
From Orion.
No biggie.
Are really from the Orion constellation.
That's what I'm trying to say.
They can literally be walking, get behind a tree, and you won't see them no more. They can walk in between portals. They can open up a tree, open up portals just by moving and stuff.
That's dope.
And
that's dope.
With certain frequencies and how and they don't. Some people allege that they're the ones that brought cannabis down to this planet. The cannabis isn't from this planet. It was brought here from extraterrestrials from the Orion star constellation. And
that makes sense.
Everything else, like a lot of the iboga was presented by extraterrestrials.
I know they definitely propagated a lot of like the grains and the spices and all these like what you're talking about, cannabis, DMT rich plants, like all this stuff.
Mimosa, the mimosa bark is the DMT.
Okay.
That's used for mimosa bark.
And then you also have like animals too who definitely aren't from this planet. Like you can't tell me the octopus are from Earth.
No.
No,
they're not. They're not.
You really can't.
This whole thing was a testing facility. Everything on this planet is from another planet.
I like this guy.
And they're coming back to gather little experiences and fly little pieces and fly back.
Yeah.
They need this planet to stay fully in order. But the thing is, certain malevolent ones get so upset that they just want to blow the whole thing up because they can't control it.
Yeah.
But it's other beings like the Arcturians, the interterrestrials that won't allow that.
The Arcturians, the Palladians, the Orions. Well, a lot of them come from Orion. But yeah, I fully believe that.
Jellyfish too. Somebody said jellyfish not from here. I agree. Jellyfish. Somebody said squirrels not from here.
Yo, squirrels are smart, dog. Yo, I used to smoke weed and look at this squirrel family all the time, bro.
What happened? Tell me about them.
One time, man, I was sitting in my trunk. I was smoking a blunt, man, and I was like, I completely Like, you know, like when you look into trees and you open up your third eye and then it becomes all pixelated. Has this ever happened to you?
Yeah.
So it becomes all pixelated. So the pixels like kind of settled in, and then I could see all of the like life forms in the trees for miles, bro.
Damn.
So I saw hundreds of squirrels living their squirrel lives, like chasing each other up and down trees, and like little fights, little scuffles, little family get-togethers. It was crazy, man. Squirrels are highly intelligent and like very, very, very tapped in, man. Squirrels
Remember
are
we saw that clip talking about squirrels and spies, and the acorns are like little data collection tools. I don't know, but this feels like confirmation.
special.
But the thing is, people talk about squirrels, some other entities, but we are the most peculiar out of everything because we're the only one that pays to live on this planet. We're the only one that get dressed and wear clothes. Every other entity doesn't wear clothes. Think about it. Really think about it. We get dressed. We wear clothes. We are seen like the extraterrestrials. Really, we pay to live on a planet that we don't have to pay. We do all of these things. It's like it's crazy. Because the animals that are the freest ones. Really, the homeless people are more free than us. A person is homeless
For sure, bro.
free. They don't have nothing to worry about.
The biggest jumps in my spiritual journey outside of like the most recent times were when I was homeless. You know, when I was like, when I had nothing is when I tapped into everything.
Somebody in the comments said we could talk to God. How do you know they can't?
Oh, for
how
sure.
do you know that?
Sure
How do you know? How
for
do we know
sure
that the animals?
Animals are more ascended than we are, and this is how I know this.
Because do you know when you slow down, the crickets chirping, it's like a harmonized frequency pattern that sounds like some angelic tune. Did you know that? If you ain't know that, let me know. I'll pull it up right now. But when you slow down, the chirping of crickets, it's like a harmonized angelic tune. My mind was blown when I found that out and saw that. Let's keep going.
They don't eat GMO foods, right? They're not, bathing in fluorinated water, right? They're not brushing their teeth with fluorinated water. They're not brushing their teeth with fluorinated toothpaste, all this other stuff. They're also they don't have cell phones that they're operating off of. They're not taking in all this other information outside of what truly is and what all that is. So really, these animals are more connected to source than we truly are at this point in time.
Some people said that we could use words, but then I could talk about the raven or parrots. I could talk about several birds.
Oh my goodness, no, we can definitely animals can use telekinesis like that, easy, no problem.
I believe we just can't hear them no more. I believe they still can talk. We just lost connection with them. I don't believe that I believe that we fell so far from grace and our true primordial essence that we just no longer can hear the animals.
And then think
like Dr. Doolittle.
About water beings.
And he was going, Dr. Doolittle, he was going somewhere with that because they got to show us everything on TV. But like I said, go watch Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania if you haven't. Spoiler alert. My apologies in advance if you're a big movie fanatic. But, when they went into that realm, in the quantum realm, they couldn't understand none of the beings until they had to drink a certain drink and fluid, and then it synchronized them with that realm, and they was able to understand and overstand everyone else like they was talking regular English. Just like that. All they had to do was drink a drink. Telling y'all, man, they got to show us everything on TV. They got to show us everything. And that's why they put it on TV. For people to, it's just TV, doubt it, brush it under the rug, let it go over their heads.
And how sound waves through water, like whales can hear up to like 500 miles, I think. Elephants can hear up to like 300 miles. So again, we are not as superior, if you will, as we think we are in the sense of like the third dimensional reality. But we are a lot more powerful than we could ever imagine at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's like this interesting little balance here. But I think that animals are further along in the ascension process.
And but even then, not even at the bar. Even when the father and daughter was with the other folks, with the righteous folks, the indigenous folks. You feel me? when they was with the righteous folks that was trying to take back their land, what happened? They had the one being. It was a little weird because they had to drink the fluid that came from the being, but he was the natural producer. He was the one who produces the fluid. Hence, maybe that's where the bar harvests that drink from. Maybe the bar harvests those kind of beings so that they can sell that drink. But let's keep going. We don't want to keep pausing it. You feel me? I'm just having a little discussion, man. It's cool.
I think we super fire, but it's just because we don't know who we are. So that's why we so confused.
Yes.
We don't realize that we really built some of the planets and some of the star systems and some of that stuff we're responsible even for. We just kind of remembering who we are as we navigate through this plane of existence. Yep. We don't have access through soul projection. This is when we talk about astral projection and soul projection. Through soul projection, you have the ability of visiting all other seven ethereal planes of existence. 7 ethereal planes. Now, through astral projection, you're only relegated to the astral realm. But through soul projection, you can actually go to the Christic Buddhic plane, which is the highest plane, the soul plane, basically, right? And this is what the ironic part about it is when they came out with the movie Soul Plane, they made the soul plane purple, which is the color of the soul plane, which is the personification of the Christ chakra.
So I was talking to Joan about this other day.
I think that was a good movie. I watched it recently.
I meditate.
I've been watching a lot of movies lately.
Right? Like I'll be in a meditative stance and I'll just be chilling and
but you'll feel like you're doing this.
But no, I feel like I'm doing this, like rotating this way, not this way, but this way.
That's very interesting.
And then like I'll start to leave my space, but I'm spinning. She told me to stay in that state because that means I'm going through a portal to another realm.
You are,
nice. And she told me that when she does it and that happens to her, she'll like end up in like these like beautiful clouds and all these different colors and be in different realms and stuff. I haven't gotten there yet, but I wanted to know if like maybe that's something that you've dealt with in your experience.
Yes, when you actually are sitting there and you basically feel your body separate. Now, there's a very wise individual by the name of Robert Monroe, okay, who invented the binaural beat. All right, you should look him up. Research Robert Monroe. And Robert Monroe.
I'll be right back.
Okay, and basically what Robert Monroe basically talks about is levels of consciousness separating from the corporeal body. So, all right, so we separate in different phases. Okay, some people just have it as basic as astral projection, astral travel, when it's really levels to it. Right now, you're here, but part of your consciousness can be astral projecting or traveling while you're here.
For sure.
Some of your dreams that you have, your portion of your consciousness can be doing that right now.
For sure.
And then by the time you go to sleep,
you just
see what that portion of your quantum self was doing. We are very complex beings.
Yes, multidimensional, for sure.
Multidimensional. Some people don't understand. Like right now, while I'm talking to you, I'm flying over a pyramid simultaneously right now in my head, just to experiment with it while I'm talking to you. Now, with that same portion of my mind that can separate and do that, when we go to sleep and dream, we can also, like right now, when we talk about really collapsing the system and really destroying the system, if we sit here and right now we do a 10-minute guided meditation and say, right now this whole system is collapsing, all the military plants that they use to spray chemtrails are gonna, and we vision that. Really, in a quantum level, we can actually make that happen. This is why meditation is so essential, and even for self. Visioning the things you want to do for yourself, imagining your chakras activating, imagining you at the point where you want to be in your journey as far as your spiritual pursuit. All of that is essential for cosmic for cosmic activation.
If there's one thing that one of the proudest dad moments that I've had teaching my kids was don't ever stop using your imagination, right? Our imagination is so powerful. We can literally create and understand and do so many different things using our imagination that is unforeseen. It's really unbelievable. And a lot of times when I meditate, like I'll picture light energy kind of flowing into my heart chakra. And I'll picture and again envisioning like all the things that I want to create in this world. And it will come to pass. It will be in those moments, right? And I can see it, I can touch it, I can feel it, and then you start resonating at that frequency. So then it starts coming towards you, and then the opportunities flow into you at that point in time.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
100%.
That's a
So, you
fact.
know, these are very important things to really like take into consideration when it comes to like, again, how we live our day to day, and like how we understand how to tap into ourselves. And, you know, studying different hand mudras, guys. Hand mudras go a
I
long
mentioned
way,
it,
you know.
Pam, but we don't got enough
Creates
people
different energy
interested, I
points on
guess.
your body,
And
and how it resonates and how your frequency resonates at that point in time.
honestly, we got to figure out
Yeah, a
how
lot of good
it's going to
stuff,
work,
man. A lot of good stuff.
because I can't monetize copywritten content. So that's not really going to really help me in a sense, because it's not enough people that support what we got going on. One, two, it's not enough people interested in that. So it's like we gonna have. That's why I tell people join the Discord, but the Discord be dry. Like nobody be interested in that. I don't know. I guess people be shy. I don't know what it is, but in due time, I guess, man. You know, I brung it up. I mentioned it more than once, so maybe we'll get it going. Maybe.
It's cool. It's really cool just discovering how this vessel really works.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, I mean, we have yet to fully even cover no anywhere near what these avatars can do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once in an experience, I was told that these avatars are far more complex than we can even imagine. Way more complex than we can even imagine. And I was showed that. All right, so when I fly, a lot of times in my astral projection experiences, one thing I noticed is something with the solar plexus chakra that allows me to defy gravity. What we call gravity, that allows me to shift the polarity, where I can then at that point defy gravity. Now, what I've been noticing lately
I thought so
is in this
too.
waking reality, I feel
Apparently
that
not,
same
though.
pit in my stomach.
I
Which
don't
means
know.
it's only a matter of time before I have the ability. Now, also in these dream worlds, it's been very difficult to tell which reality is real. I feel like the fourth and the third dimension are really sandwiching together and becoming like a reality, one reality to some degree eventually. And you know, I really wholeheartedly feel like it's the more we practice and we get into these types of conversations and knowing that we have the ability of flight, telekinesis, clairvoyance, that we are the Flash, we are Superman, we are Magneto, we are these characters, then we eventually will develop these abilities. This is why
100%.
it's important for you gods and goddesses to realize that you are the Hulk, you are Superman. I've seen visions of us having these powers. We are going to be telepathically in sync and floating and have all these abilities. This is why it's also important for us not to debate small things. Yes, we are going to have times where we don't agree on everything. Certain
I
subjects.
got revealed to me 9 of my potential abilities in the astral experience. I wrote them down in the book. I haven't been writing my astral experiences. I've just been memorizing them. I'm gonna probably get back to writing them down when the weather gets better, because like I said, this is like hibernation, and I'm really a sun meditator. I'm really like, that's when I'm most connected, when I'm doing that kind of work. So yeah, I'll get back into that. And hopefully, you know, if we're doing the meditations and all that, that could be something we talk about. You feel me? That'd be like our decompressing, like, yo, this and that. What did you guys experience during meditation, XYZ? Who knows? We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
But for the most part, we are on the same page, and we are trying to find out what the truth is. And our objective primarily is to find out what the truth is and to ascend to our higher self. As long as we're doing that, gods and goddesses, it's going to be a situation where they can't stop us. I'm serious. I get excited when I think about this. I seen us levitating, getting to the point where we was getting their military. They couldn't even stand near us without coughing up green slime and breaking down. We was walking personifications of the sun. This is what we're going to be. And the magnetosphere is depleting right now. This is happening right now. All right?
Yeah.
All of this, everything I'm saying is coming into fruition right now. That as far as the 1859 keratin event, this is all coming into fruition now. NASA is terrified by what's happening. Get your bodies right. Fast. Take care of yourself. Cleanse. Detox the body. Work out. Get outside and ground.
Love yourself.
If you can't ground, touch a tree, because it's gonna be too difficult and cold, obviously, to match with the planet. But they're freezing the planet because of this.
Yeah.
It's even colder in Florida right now, family, than it normally is ever.
For sure.
I've been feeling the rest I've been feeling the planet wrestling with the deceptive weather technology, the cloud seeding technology. I've been feeling it. They trying to stop the ascension process, but they can't. It's inevitable.
They can't. No, it's too far along at this point. It's too far along at this point.
And the more we get like this, guys and goddesses, and build, and we actually and share light with the collective, and know that love is the highest form, that nothing else matters. Everything else is an illusion, really, guys and goddesses. Only thing that matters is operating out of the love frequency. That's all that matters. Everything else is an illusion. And realizing that you are the god or goddess you need at the end of the day. Realizing that you are extremely powerful. This is the most important thing right now.
And know, guys, know this, that spiritual, like, discernment is very important as well, right? Like, anytime that you hear a message, whether it's holistic, whether it's me, whether it's, you know, anybody, any ascended master here on this planet, any chosen one per se, any of us, any light worker, you take what resonates with you and you operate within that in your day-to-day life, and you anything that doesn't resonate with you, you just leave it alone. Because, and again, inevitably, we're all going to start to be on the same frequency, and all of this knowledge is going to pour into us one way or another.
That's a fact. Somebody asked about the fires real quick. I got to say, I believe the fires, because I'm paying attention to the comments, I'm trying to at the same time. The fires, I believe personally, are deceptive laser technology that they're utilizing, just like they did in Hawaii. You know, I'll say allegedly for this act. And I may mention, when I talked about that deceptive technology, I believe it's a money grab. I believe it's also a fear-inducing mechanism to create fear and calamity on the chosen. So we have that mindset of fear. The more, again, you have to remember that you're a magnetic being. If you're vibrating in fear, you're going to manifest that to the paradigm. So the key thing is, no matter what they're showing you about all the fires and shit, imagine peace and prosperity. Because another thing I've seen in other videos is that some of it is crisis actors faking it. I'm not saying it for all those that maybe went through a real fire. I am not saying it's fake. My condolences. But there are certain events that they fake and falsify to create the fear of illusion, to create the illusion of fear to people and calamity. So just be on point with that and try to find balance, because there is a video going around right now, family, where somebody was looking at the Hollywood sign and he said, "What fire? There's no fires here."
That is true.
The same thing in Florida, family. I'm outside. I'm like, why are they talking about hurricanes? There ain't no hurricane out here. They create fear and calamity amongst the people to create that illusion.
But again, this could be a very good depiction of the timeline split happening more live in action.
That's true, too.
And again, you know, I have a perspective as well that it could be, again, the root chakra clearing out of Gaia during her Kundalini awakening.
It could be a mixture of all of it together.
Mixture of all of it, right? And again, God's architecture is perfect. So it could be something malevolent, while it could be also cleansing, and it could be, you know, setting us up for the new city that's going to be there, you know? So, you know, there's a lot at work, guys. And I think some of this stuff, a lot of this stuff, we just have to be observers. You know?
Somebody asked about the drones.
Don't get rocked to sleep.
Somebody asked about the drones. What's your thoughts on the drones again, family? You
heard them, right?
Yeah, I had
We're too far along in the ascension process. Don't get rocked back to sleep.
Billions of dollars, and I knew that there were people coming online during the ascension process, and that there were the Galactic Federation coming and connecting with us. What I would do is fly those drones overhead and lock in to the frequencies in which that they can see the actual light photons that we can't see. So they can see our auras, they can see energy pockets, they can see, you know, where this light energy is coming from, if they just have the proper technology on these drones.
Monitoring
and
us.
then obviously for recon and all that other stuff. And then obviously the drones are trying to get people, because again, there's a dimension, there's a timeline split happening here, right? So while
you know why I'm showing you guys these clips, by the way, because these are regular people. Just so let me be not regular, but these are people just like you and I. You get what I'm saying? Just like you and I. This is not mainstream. These are not no puppets. These are not no industry plants. These are people just like you and I. You feel me? and they having this type of deep intellect. So it's got to mean something, right? We resonate with it for a reason, right? So it's just amazing to me. Like, let's keep going.
We're looking up at light orbs and light ships and everything like we have been over the
It's a
past
fact,
couple of
man.
Can you guys
years.
hear me?
You know, yep, I can hear you. But there's,
I wanted
but
to say
there's
real quick.
Hold
I
on,
was watching
let him, let him finish his thought first. At least he was talking.
Yeah,
Don't wanna
my
cut
bad.
him off.
My bad. It's dark. It's because the lights are off in my car. But I
Okay.
started this live 2 hours ago with you. Instagram banned me from messaging people for 2 hours. I mean, for 2 days. 2 days, brothers. I'm getting banned
Okay.
right now.
Welcome back.
But like as just me being in your guys' live, they banned me for 2 days. They sent me a message saying your account is banned for 2 days. I can't message anybody anymore now.
Just for coming in
Just
here
now?
and messaging
Yeah.
just now?
And talking. No,
This means they're watching.
they're watching
what we're
us,
talking
bro.
about and what we're doing
Yeah.
now. They banned my rights to go live on TikTok too. I can't go live on TikTok. They shut my
Fuck, man.
YouTube down because I'm teaching people how to heal themselves without big pharma.
Oh my gosh,
And
man.
everybody rock on YouTube. I've seen so many people
Yeah.
with channels, but I get
Yeah.
on there and I'm teaching about how to heal different
Shaking
things like
ass and
cancer
shit,
stuff,
you know?
and they don't like it.
Yeah. We're talking about fruits and we're talking about grounding and we're talking about good things and then we get banned for this stuff. But there's porn on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? There's fucking weird stuff on here and they don't ban those people.
Exactly.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to say I've been listening to you guys talking and I just wanted to say to everyone that we're all experiencing these ascension symptoms and I'm having a lot of friends saying I'm starting to see these spirits, I'm starting to see these orbs, I'm starting to become clairvoyant and people aren't understanding, you know what I'm saying? But I've been experiencing these things for like years, for many, many years. I got in a car accident and it was like a Kundalini awakening. I was able to see spirits and orbs and auras for years. It's been like 5-6 years me doing this, you know what I'm saying? But like,
Yo, anyone else feel like, yo, he cut them off for this? I get it, respectfully. I get it. I'm not raining on his parade, on his process of ascension, but like, they was kicking it, man. Deep intellect. You pulled in for this. Let's hear what he got to say, man.
like the energy been
Let's hear what he got to say.
so intense the past week. It's so intense. And like, you know how the year started, you know, the New Orleans, like all that, like the person killing people, the shootings, you know, all this crazy stuff going on.
Mhm.
And then the fog rolled in. And I wanted to say this to you guys. That fog rolled in and all of a sudden my family and myself, we all got sick. And we're all, mucus and blood is coming out of us. It's so weird.
I've been talking to a lot of people around, you know, and
Sorry to hear
the
that.
collectives have been making mention of the
I'm doing good
sicknesses
now.
and things of that nature.
Go on, continue.
No, I've been speaking with a lot of the people making mention of the fog getting them sick. You know what I'm saying? And different nefarious chemicals and different things that they can be putting in the fog. This is why I talk about detoxing, cleansing yourself, and making sure you take care of yourself.
And that's why
I told y'all stay out that fog. He said he coughing up blood and all that. Ooh. Stay out that fog.
I wanted to talk to you. Well, let me crack my neck real quick. My bad. That's why I wanted to talk to you guys about this too, because that fog rolled in. All of a sudden, I'm alkaline. I eat Dr. Sebi approved foods only, and I don't get sick ever. And all of a sudden, I get a fever. My whole family got a fever, and then we're all experiencing a lot of mucus coming out with blood. Like dark blood is coming out of our fucking nose, our brains right now. We don't know what it is. And I'm in LA. I'm in the midst of all the fires right now. It's getting crazy. You know?
Damn.
Man, I'm sorry.
So
It sounds
my
like
my best recommendation at this particular point in time with blood and your brain is, I mean, the only thing I could think about is stuff different, like things for the neurophysiology, ginkgo biloba, lion's mane, and stuff like that to try to heal and help the brain.
What I've been doing is my family is still sick, but what I've done is I went, because I'm already alkaline vegan, I went 100% alkaline. I said, fuck the vegan food. I'm going to eat Dr. Sebi approved foods. I'm going to take my alkaline herbs. I'm going to take my sea moss. And I'm going to do a fruit fast. I did a fruit fast the past week. I'm feeling bulletproof right now. The only thing is my throat is very like raspy and closed up. Like I feel like I'm not breathing.
Because in a way, I kind of feel like he pulled up to project in a way. I don't know. I may be being biased. You feel me? And respectfully, I don't know. Like, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I kind of feel like he projecting in a way because like he stopped them what they was doing to pull up and talk about all of this. Yo, the fog pulled up. Yo, we sick. Let me rephrase that. Cancel manifestation. The fog pulled up. his family got sick. They coughing up blood, and I don't know. I don't know how to really feel about it, but I am listening. Like you said, observe, don't absorb.
I'm supposed to. It's so weird. And then there's fires all around me right now. I live in the valley. I live in the San Fernando Valley in Pacoima, and my family does. And the fires are all around us. We're in the midst of everything. It's crazy.
Nah, but I don't. Yeah, but somebody said it has nothing to do with being healthy. Yeah, with the fog and stuff, you do have to use different herbs to make sure your health is on point. Yes, it is.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
attacking our. Everything has to do with health. They're attacking the food. They're
Yes.
attacking everything.
Yes.
So yes, right now it's a point where we have to make sure that our bodies are on point because they
Yeah.
attack your body to get to your mind. This is why I tell you
Exactly.
the fast, to cleanse yourself, to get to the point where you're taking things like moringa. And you mentioned changing your diet.
Yes.
And what happened when you changed your diet? It made you feel better, right?
The thing is about me is that I've learned about healing from Dr. Sebi's son himself, and he's a close
Victor
friend of
Bowman.
mine. So I've been teaching all my family and friends for years to eat clean,
Facts,
to eat
man.
Dr. Sebi approved foods, just like you do. You suggest people to eat clean, eat fruits, vegetables, alkaline foods. That's how I eat. I eat alkaline. I'm alkaline.
Yeah, but
You know. But
somebody said I'm not against health, but it's deeper. Listen, you got to be holistic, mind, body,
yes,
and soul. Everything
everything.
it touches in together. You can't
Yeah.
separate health from spirit,
No.
mind, body, and soul. Everything ties in together. You can't have one without the other. So you got to focus on cleaning yourself and eating right because for years they've been putting bad.
What I just told y'all. I told y'all I was eating right for a full cycle, and I felt my physicality, my physical, my physique. I felt the instant difference. Instantly, because I have not eaten it in so long. So whoever's in the comments talking like that don't know what they talking about. They obviously have not been cleaning their vessel because, like I told you, I was eating rice, breakfast, lunch, and dinner for a full cycle, and I literally felt the difference in my physical vessel because I do not eat that anymore. So being that I'm eating it, it's like I can instantly feel the difference. Instantly feel the negatives, the cons. Let's keep going. They don't know what they just be talking on the internet, bro. Like, see, I'm getting passionate, right? Let me chill, bro.
Most of America's food is the worst. I can't believe you said that. Most
Yeah.
of America's food is the worst.
Exactly. People need
Why
to
do you
wake
think
up.
America's food is the worst? If it's not about health and it's about
Let me
spirit,
say.
they attack us through the body, so it affects us.
Feeling sluggish, restless.
Let me
Your
say
body
something real
is your
quick.
temple, guys.
The
Your
body
body
is
is your
the
temple.
temple.
Your body is
Everybody
your
knows
temple.
That houses your source energy. That houses your spirit, your source
Quick,
energy.
and you gotta
So,
listen to your body.
You know, again,
You're not listening to your
as
body.
we
What you doing?
understand the knowledge, we have to apply the knowledge in order to operate the vessel. In order to operate the vessel, we must tap into our spirit, and that's it. It's a trifecta.
Yep.
All three have to be aligned.
Has everything to do with health because if you are where our vibration is rising, and if you're eating McDonald's, Jack in the Crack, eating all that processed shit, you're gonna feel like crap. And like I don't want to say that I don't want to get banned right now, but the V's they rolled out during COVID, lowering everyone's immune system, like it's just a complete attack on our immune system. Everything is an attack. Everything,
Right.
fluoride, the
Facts.
water, the air. You know.
And the thing is, the reason, and I have to shine a light on it, the reason they attack our bodies so much is because our bodies are what's transforming.
Yes.
We're literally transforming into God. So they have to affect our bodies in order to.
If you got that jabberoni, you're not even human no more. Like, you know what Yo, they said for the people who did not get the jabberoni, they not gonna call you the unjabbed no more. You know the word I want to say, the unveed, but they're not gonna call it. We not unjabbed. We the pure bloods. We the pure bloods. And if you watch the 100, you know what that pure blood is about. But I digress. Let's keep going.
Affect our mental.
Yes, completely,
They
100%.
affect it through the food, the chemtrails, everything. They affect us through everything in order to affect our connection to source.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
100%. 100%.
The food, and see, not only, all right, so here's the thing. I explained this a while ago, how the metals work. When they get lead, cadmium, mercury, and aluminum in your body, right? What happens is then they start utilizing certain frequencies and cymatics where they can have the ability of really implementing more intrusive thoughts in your mind because now you have more metal.
Because they got, we got DNA. They got mRNA or whatever it's called now, and they're flowing through their bloodstream, altering their genetics and DNA. So their blood is not pure anymore. We are the purebloods. We're the pure-blooded. It's crazy. It's wild. But that's the reality we are currently in because people went and got the jabberoni for job sakes. Don't get me started with the societal norms, man, because we don't conform to those. I don't conform to those. Like I said, I've been trying to conform, and it's crazy because the Most High is like, yo, bro, it's like the Most High is like, yo, you serious? You dead ass, bro? You really going against your will? Nah, we not having that. I'm not letting you. And like I said, I feel like I'm being guided elsewhere. But I've been trying since January 1st, trying to conform to societal norms and get a job so I can have an income and do this and do that. Nah, the Most High has other plans for me. It's not working, and it's going against my will because I don't conform to societal norms. So it's like the Most High is like, yo, you dead ass right now, bro. Like, don't fall for the BS. Like, just tough it out. But it's just crazy to me. Anyhow, we got 22 minutes left. Let's get it.
In your body. So now they almost like a satellite or picture a remote control car.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? Like once you get those metal deposits laying along your spinal column, you become a transmitter.
Mm-hmm.
And when aluminum and barium is combined, it becomes a receiver. Most people don't know that. This is why I talk about calcifying the pineal gland. So your pineal gland is composed of magnetized dendrites and calcites. So those magnetized dendrites and calcites are natural organic receivers to secrete neuromelanin from dopaminergic neurons. What happens is when they get the fluoride, calcium deposits then cover the magnetized dendrites and calcites, which affects your natural ability as a transmitter. So now they can intercept certain thoughts through MK Ultra and different wavelength frequencies, 5G towers, and so forth. You ever had a thought come in your brain, you don't even think it, or a song from a radio that's playing in your mind, you're not even thinking about that song, but it just radio waves and everything. This is why I talk about copper bracelets, guys and goddesses. Copper.
Yes.
Copper protects you from RF frequencies and RF shield. Get your copper bracelet.
Another thing
I haven't been wearing my necklace. I'm tripping.
Another thing
I'm slipping.
I locked myself off.
No, go ahead.
Another thing I wanted to say too is that everyone needs to be drinking my fucking dogs key lime juice. You know the limes with seeds in it. Key lime juice detoxes your body. I have a tree at my house, but if anyone is sick out there, drink key lime juice. You could even sweeten it with agave, and it will clean. It will clean out.
No, because agave is processed. Agave is still processed. Agave is still processed. You don't want agave. You know what you want? You want date syrup. 1 ingredient date syrup. Okay? I'm telling you, something that you don't know. 1 ingredient date syrup. They got it on Amazon. Let's pull it up for the people who don't know, for the people in the back. For the people who don't know and the people in the back. Feel me? Nah, because y'all know we learn together. We learn and grow together. They got it on Amazon. I think it's in my cart. I think it's in, look, trying to tell y'all, all my money go to groceries. Look, right here. Organic date syrup, 1 ingredient. 1 ingredient. 1 ingredient. Organic dates, date syrup. You feel me? And if you was once a pancake lover, I got you right now. I got you right now. Pardon me. If you was once a pancake lover, right here. Whole wheat flour. 100% organic einkorn flour. You do not want all purpose. Let me see if I can pull it up. You do not want all purpose. You do not want this one. This is not the one you want. Absolutely not, Haven. I'm telling you now. Oh, it's not showing? Hold on, is it not showing, bro? Oh, it is showing. All right. Yo, look, you do not want this at all. You don't want this at all. You want the other one. You want this one right here. I'm telling you, I'm trying to put you on. If you're a pancake lover, all you need is this and this. And you good, baby. You good. You right back where you used to be at, baby. You see what it say? Replace honey, sugar, maple syrup. You know what I mean? Let's get it though, y'all. Let's hurry up.
All the mucus, you know, clean out all the mucus in your body. It's very important right now. If you're sick, if you're struggling with sickness and you have a lot of mucus in your body.
Yeah, very important to get mucus out of you for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. So if that's what it does, then yes, that's extremely effective. 100%.
Yeah, I saw you drinking lemon water, right? You were drinking lemon water, right?
Yeah, that's all I drink. After 12 hours of your lemon being in the water, it converts it into alkaline substance.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that. But the key limes are more powerful than the lemons because the lemons.
Yes, no, they are.
Yeah,
More
key limes are more powerful.
I haven't had it yet, but I plan on it.
And it's growing, and I have hundreds of them falling right now on the floor. So I've been putting that with the coffee, making like lemonade, making tea out of the herbs with it. Yeah, been utilizing that.
That's phenomenal. And key limes are these are all ways you can raise your electromagnetic aura field, and this is what they're trying to do. This is why they use things like fog or an implementation of mucus to make you acidic. So basically, based on what he said, with them implementing mucus, they're forcing people from an alkaline state into an acidic state. Yes. So when you're alkaline, you're at 7 pH or higher.
Yes.
Anything under it is acidic.
It's acidic.
So that's pretty much what they're doing. Is they're forcing people into an acidic nature.
Of course. And then another thing is that they're attacking us with the GMO fruits. We're supposed to be trying to eat things with seeds, like burro bananas, not the GMO bananas. Baby bananas, not the GMO
bananas.
Seeded oranges, not seedless oranges. You know what I'm saying? Like we're supposed to be eating natural food that God intended us to make.
I'm knowing, fam. I just need to get it. But it makes no point to get something and I can't use it because I got one thing and not the other. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm able to, I'm gonna get right. Like I said, all my funds go to groceries. So when I got it all, I get it all. You get what I'm saying? You follow? Let's get it.
Eat organic foods grown in your area because foods that are grown in your area resonate at the highest frequency of your area in which you live. Yes. And then you can tap into the actual cymatic frequency of the area that you live.
Like the fruit soursop, they say it's 10,000 times more powerful than chemotherapy. That shit grows in Southern California and South America. It only grows over there.
It is. Yeah, and that's why I recommend soursop and things like black seed oil to fight cancer, because cancer is a man-made ailment.
Yeah, you need key limes.
All these
key limes
and diseases
is
and
these
viruses coming out. I don't want to get you guys banned or nothing, but I'm gonna just say it real quick because they already banned me for 2 days just now for listening to you guys.
He better not say nothing. He don't need to. Yeah, I feel like skipping him because it sounds like he about to play himself. Yeah.
Messaging people. I can't message my own people.
That's crazy.
Because of watching this shit, bro. That's why I wanted to talk. That's the only reason why I was spazzing out in the comments. Like,
even then, some of them people on the street selling fake stuff because they don't know no better, Kennedy. You gotta watch it. You feel me? That's why you gotta know your fruits, know your plants, know your produce pretty much. Because some of them people selling fake fruits and vegetables as well. Facts. I know from experience. Feel me?
Answer me. Just because of that, I wanted to let you know that.
No, I didn't even see it. I get so many comments, I can't reply to everybody, so it's never personal.
Yeah,
it's never personal if I don't.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's up, bro.
I was just waiting. That's why I kept on.
I'm in New York.
You guys, like,
it's definitely street vendors selling fake fruits and produce for sure. So that's what's up for you, bro. I'm happy for you. You should definitely take advantage of that.
Something about papaya. Now, one thing you have to be careful with papaya seeds is they do have traces of arsenic.
Yeah.
So if you use too much papaya, it will have a little bit of arsenic.
And another thing about papaya,
whole.
You don't chew them. A lot of people say they don't like the taste of it. It's because you're supposed to swallow them.
Yeah,
but the thing is with papaya, a lot of these fruits, they're sprayed with fluoride on it, where they come from. So if you see, I wanted to clarify because I saw you made a post about the papaya seeds to be careful with them. If you see papaya and it has like that weird rash on it, like a green rash, I know you guys seen it before. Don't buy it because that's what the fluoride did to the skin of the fruit. And I've learned that from Dr. Sebi's son Victor himself. Dr.
Victor
Sebi has a son
Bowman.
named Victor.
I'm familiar
And
with him, Victor
yeah,
Bowman, right?
Victor Bowman.
Bowman, and he told me that many years ago. If you see those yellow mangoes, like the non-natural mangoes, they have that. They have the fluoride on it, and also the papayas have the fluoride on it. You can tell by the spotting on it.
You got to be, but see, and this is the thing. A lot of people sleep on the power of eating and what we consume and how much it affects our body. And what I mean, it really is very, very important. They single-handedly made America an obese country.
Yeah. They say 80% of America is obese. 80% of America is overweight. Think about that.
80%. That's crazy.
80%. It just came out. 80% of people are overweight.
It's tough, Pam, to get.
It's a lot of
people fail to realize it is hard to get real organic produce. Like it's hard. It's not easy.
And then it's probably more just out of shape. It's not obese, but just still out of shape too.
Yeah, people that don't exercise, or people that don't eat real.
They're just out of shape. Couch potatoes, bad knees. Most people, I realize, can't even bend over and touch their own feet. They can't even. I'm serious. It's sad.
That's why I really enjoy stretching now.
Stretching is very important also for activation of your chakras and 72,000 meridian pathways.
Really?
You stretch, you open your meridian pathways up for energy to flow through your chakra centers better.
Yes, I've been stretching a lot lately because these ascension symptoms, you start feeling cramped up. You start feeling really cramped up. Like it's like you're being compressed in a way.
And this is why people talk about yoga, why yoga is tied to
you can't make this up.
It does open the meridian pathways through stretching and things of that nature.
Plus breathing.
The breathing is most of it.
Breath work.
Breathing naturally activates that serpentine energy and that dimethyltryptamine in the body.
100%. 100%.
When you breathe, you can do natural breathing exercises to induce the dimethyltryptamine in your
body. What's up with dudes smiling
it's sad to see obese people coming out the donut shop every day. It is.
Why do I get a cramp as soon as I stretch? That has to do with dehydration.
Yeah,
for sure.
If you're getting cramps when you're stretching, that means you need to hydrate yourself. You're dehydrated.
Drink if you guys want to get hydrated, drink a gallon of spring water a day. Don't drink purified water.
Coconut water.
Coconut water
because it's rich in electrolytes in its nature.
Coconut water.
I'm drinking that right now. Coconut water right now.
I mean, drink coconut water, and I guarantee you will stop having those.
That coconut water is horrible.
There's been a recall on coconut.
That coconut water he's drinking is horrible, but he's talking about only Dr. Savior approved. You see how he lying? Yo, he's lying, Haven. Yo, that water is terrible. Let's keep going though.
Coconut water, so you just
that water's terrible.
Yeah, you got to be careful on which ones you get.
Yeah, so you just got to be a little bit careful.
Terrible.
I drink the Iberia brand, but
that one's terrible
if you
too.
Can go out and find real coconuts, then it's even better.
Yes,
but
for sure.
Try to drink
Iberia terrible. Activa, whatever the one he's drinking, terrible.
Self cramping a lot less.
Terrible. Yo, Pam, you still be getting the moho? Let me know if you still be getting the moho.
Don't have a lot of water.
That moho is amazing.
Then someone said I drink distilled water. Don't do that, bro. You need to drink spring water.
Water, natural spring water.
Yes.
Distilled water has its good qualities. Distilled water is typically known for expelling certain minerals out of the body.
Which one?
Yeah, that's what it does. It takes minerals out your body. That's why if you drink too much of it.
But the good thing about it is it will take away. So if you use distilled water, let's say you went through a fasting process and you wanted to fast. You can use distilled water to get some of the bad things out, but then I recommend utilizing spring water with shilajit afterwards to replace the minerals, or like Celtic sea salt to replace the minerals.
Yeah, sea salt.
But everything has polarity, is good and bad with everything.
Yes.
Distilled water does have its place, but I recommend alkaline water more than.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find it.
Natural
this one's good too. Hold on. Hold on. You just gotta refrigerate it. It don't come refrigerated. You gotta. Let me pull it up, bro. Hold on. They don't even got it. These canned ones is no good. These canned ones got added sugars, bro. I'm not looking for that. Hold on, Kennedy. Hold on. I'm trying to help you out. You need the bottled ones. They don't even got the bottled ones. They sold out. Look at this nonsense. Bottled Moho coconut water. Right here. I'm gonna just show you an image. You might want to take a screenshot, bro. Right here is guap. Man, this is a terrible picture, bro. I'm about to zoom in. But look. This one right here, my brother. One ingredient only. You see the ingredients? Coconut water only. Look. 0 added sugars. 0 added sugars. I'm going to show you another one. Once upon the coconut. Now you always got to have alternatives. When you can't find one, you get the other. You want the bottle right here. Right here, bro. Once upon a coconut. Never from concentrate. Ingredients. Pure coconut water. You see what I'm saying? Nutritional facts. 0 added sugars. You see what I'm saying? Now you know, bro. Take a screenshot. Write it down. I don't know. I'm just here to spread the message, bro. You feel me? That is not what he had. That is not what he had. He had this, bro. Where's that? He had this. I think he had the Vita Coco, Gambici. Less than 1% sugar. I'm going to tell you why this is no good. I can't even see the nutritional facts, which is funny, but it's in a box. It's in a box, an aluminum box at that. So what you think the H3O2 is pulling? It's pulling the aluminum from the inside as you drink. No good. That's why all them box drinks taste funny, because it's aluminum on the inside. And then Holistic Remedies, I'm surprised he said he drink Iberia right here. I don't like Iberia because it's in the box. Same thing. It's in aluminum. So it's pulling the aluminum extract. To each his own though, bro. I'm just telling you what works for me, how I could taste the difference in these things. Anyhow, I don't want to get caught up. Let's get it.
So we just want to make sure that we're making progress towards making healthier decisions, guys. Like,
Yeah, somebody said
none of us
add water, salt, and lemon.
You see what I'm saying?
Still water. I agree with that.
Sea salt,
Key
and key lime.
sea salt, lemon.
Yeah,
You talking about Nirvana coconut water, Pam?
Actually, distilled water
Yeah, you can
has a lot of good.
still drink
pull it up again.
Yeah, you can still drink it. It's just like
But,
over consuming it
Calvin,
to take out your
I'm
minerals.
about to get out of here, brother. I'm about to get ready. I got work in a couple of hours. I know I'm gonna be
Man,
up
peace
at
and
like
love to
4
you,
in the
brother.
morning.
It's always
Peace
a
and
pleasure
love.
Man,
with you.
always a pleasure. So much love,
I'm
so
sorry
much positivity.
I missed the
Great
other
build.
day, but we got to do it again for sure,
We
family.
will. The three of us will get together for sure. 100%.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning
Hey,
in
I
today.
followed
Thank you for all the
you
follows.
too, bro.
I
Follow
got
me back.
hella followers.
Most
Follow me
definitely.
back.
Yeah, I got so many people that followed me off of this thing, so I appreciate that, y'all. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I follow you too.
Checking it out. Hold on.
God bless.
Ingredients: coconut water, 0 sugars, 10 grams of sugar.
I wanted to ask you,
But is
when
it
did you start
added
learning
sugars?
about alkalinity in foods like that? How long?
As far as alkaline stuff, I've been new about this stuff. I mean, I don't know the timeline. I would say
It just says 10 grams of sugar. It don't say added or not. But I'm looking at it. Green bottle.
I'll say 2010.
Green glass bottle.
I really got into like learning different things and stuff like that. But in the 90s, I was into this esoteric information since the 90s. You know what I mean?
I was born in 97, but I've always been into
97, you young.
Yeah. I just turned 28
I can't
11.
hear you that good. Yeah,
Oh, my bad. I put my finger on the speaker, but I just turned 28 on 111 a couple of days ago.
Shay. Congratulations on your life
Thank
cycle.
you.
Yes.
I appreciate it. No, someone said alkaline water. Alkaline water is a scam. Don't believe it. Drink spring water or distilled
Alkaline water is not a scam. Buying the alkaline water, if you put lemons and key lime in your water, it will alkaline naturally. That's
yeah. Exactly.
Yeah,
right,
so if you take alkaline water, key limes and lemons, and put them in your water, and then
salt.
12 hours, after a 12-hour duration, it naturally converts that water into alkaline.
Facts. Someone said, how old are you? I'm 28. That's my age. I don't know if you're asking.
I'm 42.
Yeah, I'm 29.
My homie right here. Hydrogen, water, any good? I wouldn't know.
Hydrogen is water. Hydrogen is
I was like, what
water.
kind of water is that?
Hydrogen is water.
Yeah. Hydrogen, water.
That's crazy. But yeah. But as far as for the collective, our primary focal point right now, we need to get to the point where we're fully focused on avoiding all distractions. They're gonna dump a shitload of distractions out on the collective.
Yes.
I mean, I'm talking about from the entertainers and everything. Now, one thing I wanted to stress, I was reading the Holy Tablets, and
okay, say no. Okay, Pim.
The negative factions of
I'm looking at it. Say no added sugars. I'm looking at
stars. Okay, stars.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, a lot of the entertainers aren't human. All right, so some of these entertainers you see are extraterrestrial in origin.
Say no added sugars.
And a lot of the Anunnaki when they.
But locally, from my experience, those are the two brands that I'm able to get, like the Moho and the Once Upon a Coconut. I could get those locally.
Program they created in humans what's called a worship. All right, the worship gene is VMAT2, vesicular monoamine transporter. All right, this is a worship.
I can add up. The Moho is $3.50 a bottle. So, like I said, when I got it, I get it all. I damn near buy a whole 4 to 6 pack. Every time I go and I got enough, I get 4 to 6 bottles of coconut. I get 2 black cherry juices because they $7 plus tax a pop. So that's damn near $15 for 2 bottles of cherry juice. It's expensive when you eating right, man. It's expensive, and they make it expensive for a reason. Anyway, let's keep going.
Why people are enveloped heavily in religion that have a worship gene that was embedded by extraterrestrial biological entities. Now, with that being said, a lot of these stars and entertainers.
I get that. I don't like ordering on my stuff because I gotta wait for it. You know what I'm saying?
For when people see them
I'll be in the mud in this house. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like to spend my money and have to wait for arrival. I damn near wouldn't last. I damn near wouldn't last for the rotations of waiting upon arrival. You feel me? I'll be having to go get it, that rotation, because like I said, if I don't get it done, it's not gonna get done at all. You feel what I'm saying? If I don't get the righteous things to consume, I'll be in here eating bullshit. Like I just told you, I was eating rice for 7 to 8 rotations, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What you think that was doing to my vessel? Feel me? Thankfully, you did that $25 cash at PayPal donation. You feel what I'm saying? I was trying to hold out till Tuesday. I'm like, nah, I gotta go get me a little something like rice. I'm gonna go rice crazy. I'm gonna turn into a grain of rice. Hell no. Feel me? But let's keep going.
They kind of just get in awe.
Yes.
They want to be like that. And some of these people that you grew up worshiping, seeing your whole time, you're gonna find out later that they weren't human.
I mean, I would have to disclose my address, and I'm not really too comfortable with that, Kennedy. Honestly,
exactly.
A lot of the people you see in certain shopping markets, super like the lady in the airport. For
the best bet is Cash App and PayPal, bro. Like, that's really the best bet.
All right, they're gonna start seeing their favorite basketball players.
The PO box is expensive.
Entertainers are actually extraterrestrial.
PO box is expensive.
All right,
you feel me? You see, I be telling y'all the things I be going through. You think PO box is expensive, bro? For a righteous size PO box, that shit is expensive, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I was gonna ask you about what you were talking about earlier with the other homie. You were saying that you've been experiencing more seeing shadows and orbs and interdimensional things going on. I've been experiencing that too, and I have a lot of friends finally coming out saying they're experiencing that too. And a lot of people don't like talking about it because they don't want to seem like they're crazy or they're schizophrenic or they're bipolar or something. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But we're all experiencing this at the same time. It's very crazy.
Because we're getting more access to the light photon spectrum now. So more with the sun increasing on the planet is actually increasing, adding more access to giving us more access to the light photon spectrum. Mm-hmm. So it's because of the celestial luminary, and this is another reason why. I may mention a series in the Nibiru earlier, okay? One of the reasons why fog is here is because of this Nibiru is here. It's closer here. Red iron oxide coming off of Nibiru.
I'm going to try to put my light on in a minute. Just give me a second.
I'm about to be out of here not too long. I just wanted to come on. I was out there probably about 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be out in not too long and save some energy for the collective tomorrow, finish building with y'all, because I want to do a full-fledged.
Oh, yeah, I get it. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
on and build
like
on
a
different
live
subjects
unboxing and all of
topics
that.
and things of that nature. That we
That
really need to discuss.
that
Because I'm
PO
pretty
box
sure,
expensive,
and a
bro.
lot of the guys and goddesses had different
The
things that
PO
they're
box
going
is like the least
through
amount.
that they would like to elaborate
That's
on and
like
discuss.
the last thing on my
Ascension
mind
symptoms.
when I
Yeah,
already be
essential
having
symptoms. A lot of people are
to
getting
make
ringing in
it
the
through to
ears. They
get
don't
through
know what it
with
is.
the things that
Now,
be on my
sometimes
plate
the ringing
already.
Prophetic
You know what I'm
dreams.
saying?
it could be frequency attacks as well. You know, this is why I talk about using copper bracelets.
Yes.
Keeping things like shungite or orgone around you.
Yes.
Taking things like ginkgo biloba because it suppresses tinnitus, which is a lot of the times that can be ringing in the ear also. I've been getting a strange ringing or in my ear. Not even a ringing, but a weird buzzing in the ear
Yeah,
from
me
time.
too. Me too.
You know, it'd be
It's
Yeah.
in
probably
this
a
ear
way.
only.
I'm
It'd be like
not
a
too
weird
sure
buzzing in
about it.
another.
Be like one-sided
Yeah,
ear. Yeah,
I
one
couldn't
ear.
give you a proper
Loud
answer,
ringing.
guys. I'm be honest.
we've noticed a lot more of these things as time progressed. We're ringing in the ears and
But
everything else.
however, what I can say and what I will say is, if you guys can't tell already, I'm very strict on my diet. Like very strict. You feel me? Like the things I go through with my family in this household, you guys wouldn't even, you can't even imagine. Like I'm very strict on my diet. You feel me? So I would really, really hate for you guys to send me improper things and it's depreciated because my diet is strict. You get what I'm saying? And I say that with all due respect. Not saying it to be biased. I'm saying it like my diet is so strict. I'm so particular on what I consume. Like even that down to the activated charcoal pills. You get what I'm saying? Pim, it has. I forgot what it was. What it was. I don't even want to get up, but it got some type of pork. Whatever it is, it has pork. And I'm like, yo, bro, you feel me? I'm going to use it because I got it, but I really don't want to use it because it got the pork. You feel me? And the other option didn't have that. So I would really, really hate for you guys to try to send me packages and do this and do that. And I'll be like, damn, like it's the thought that counts, but I'm not even going to use this. You know how many things get bought in this home because the people who grocery shop don't care to listen to what I say. They just grab anything. Yo, this, that. I tell them specifically, and they still get exactly the opposite. I just feel like personally it's down to the point where they don't care to listen, and it just sits there until it goes bad, and I throw it out. It just doesn't get used. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that real. Like I'm that strict. Like I'm not gonna get forced to use something just because you got it, just because you bought it. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Absolutely not. You feel, especially when I told you specifically what to get. You know what I'm saying? So there's so much things in this house that goes to waste because people don't even care to listen to the specific things I say. It's like, y'all heard me before. I was only eating this rice because I was tired of starving of hunger and thirst. But that was a lot. That was a lot for me to go against myself eating rice. Sun up, sun down, rice. It's like, what? Man, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Let's keep going.
It's going to be coming into play.
And so it's
I'm
good.
getting bad
You hear me?
headaches lately. What you think it is?
It's good.
It
It
could
is
be
what it
pressure in the
is.
prefrontal cortex of the brain.
I
Something that I
realize
recommend for headaches is
you can't complain things. You can't complain about things you can't
It's
control.
great for headaches
So
and
it is what it is.
releasing pressure out of the prefrontal cortex of the brain. But also sometimes it could be the pineal gland starting to activate. Okay, but again, also a lot of these things, and not to scare anyone.
Bro, who you trying to look good for, bro?
You know, the fog and different things that they're using to affect our health. So this is why I talk about these are the
I'm getting
links
so
that
annoyed
trending
with this
up within
guy.
another pandemic. So this is why it's also important that you're making sure that you're eating right, that you're fasting, that you're utilizing.
I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with that water. I bought that water before. You know what made me stop using that water? Those plastic bottles are recycled from PET plastic. From PET plastic. Do you know how harmful that is to the vessel? Drinking out of something that's recycled from PET plastic?
And things like oil of oregano.
That's red flag too from this guy.
Silver, colloidal gold, monatomic gold. Ginger is great. Like I made mention of ginger.
Spring water.
What could ringing in the ears mean? Ringing in the ears could be
Let me see
tinnitus.
if I can pull it
I
up.
made mention of utilization of ginkgo
You see if I
biloba. It
can pull
also
it
could
up.
be deceptive frequencies, but it also could be
L
spirit
got it.
guides for different
KN, you funny.
ancestors and things of that nature,
Yes.
trying to provide certain messages. Now,
Right.
a lot of times when these messages are being sent, sometimes it's difficult for you to receive that message because of deceptive technology or different things that may be around you.
Someone said
So this
floaters and eyes since birth. Yes, I see the floaters too.
Yeah, the floaters are something that's very common. Again, a lot of individuals get more access to the light photon spectrum. So these fractals or these geometric
Yo, these next
patterns
7 minutes are
will
so
pop up in
tough
a
getting
visual
through with this guy right
And
here.
that's very
I want to show y'all
common because
something before we get out of here.
0.0.35% of the light
I
photon.
only see a little bit of the
That's
light photon spectrum.
less than one.
Yes.
So once in a while we get a peek at a little bit more, and it'll come to us in the form of specks or geometric shapes. Why do
Someone said the ingredients on that water, bro? It's just spring water. Trust me, just get spring water, and that's all it is. It's just
mine is my spirit guides for sure because I asked a question and my ears ring. Okay, that's powerful. You know what I mean? But see, the more your ears are ring less, if you start utilizing certain frequencies and stuff like that, then sometimes it won't come in as a ring. You will hear more transmissions. It'll come in as a download. So the way to transform those rings into downloads is to keep crystals like shungite or copper around you. So it basically changes that frequency. Now think about it like this. When you're driving down the street, right? And let's say you're out of sequence of your radio station, it's going to turn in static. That's the same way it is when you get certain downloads. It may come in a form of static if you're out of resonance with it. So certain things like copper bracelet, shungite, and things of that nature increases the resonance. So you can hear that frequency or that download. You can receive that transmission a lot clearer from your ancestors. Do you think spring water has chemtrails in it and heavy metals? A lot of these things could have chemtrails.
They have
and heavy
microplastics in
yeah,
it.
I gotta take a piss, y'all. I'll be
that's
back.
why I talk about things like shilajit.
Yeah.
Utilization like shilajit or carbon-60. Carbon-60 is composed of fullerenes, which is condensed shungite. Literally utilization of carbon-60, I use it every day, literally will reverse your aging. It reverses your aging. It makes you be able to, I can run probably faster than a lot of people watching this, or you know what I mean? I'm in good shape. I can backflip and stuff still, you know. These are things
Same here.
add carbon-60, stretching, training, all of these things are essential for
Working out. That's why I wanted to get on here too, because I wanted to tell everyone needs to start eating healthier, alkaline foods, working out, doing some kind of exercise. Like if you're not moving your body, you're more likely to get sick, you know?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Movement is medicine. Movement is medicine. That's a good, you know what I mean? Moving around, training, exercising, touching your toes, stretching. All of these things are essential. And I can't stress the importance of meditation. Do you have Shilajit on your website? Yes, I do. I do have the Shilajit available now. I told everybody, anyone that spends $100 or more, I give them extra items. So, you know, I'll include Shilajit or oil of oregano and things like that for free. Now, when I add Shilajit to my drinking water.
Water bottle.
Plus that bottle of water be making you more thirsty.
That's what he's saying.
Sometimes they have sodium bicarbonate in the water. It will make you more thirsty. Sodium bicarbonates are placed in purified. Don't get purified drinking water. When you see water that says purified, it has sodium bicarbonates in it to make you more thirsty. That's what it's designed for. It's designed for your palate to crave more water, and that's the same thing they put in Gatorades and stuff to make you buy more of it.
Facts.
They'll put a little bit of sodium bicarbonate or salt without the actual minerals. Salt with the bad part of the iodized salt, okay? Without the proper trace minerals in it to keep you more thirsty. So when you see sodium is salt. So sodium bicarbonate is a sodium that's a byproduct of carbon, but it's not good for you. So you really have to research the ingredients that you read when you consume something.
Now, this bottle of water he keeps showing off, I had that same exact bottle of water probably like 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago. When I tell you this water tastes funny AF, and when I seen why, I felt like the recycled PET plastic was why it tasted funny. I threw away so much water. That's a prime example of how I am with my diet. The water tasted funny. It said recycled PET plastic. I threw away mad water. I threw away so much water. Like if somebody was to see that, they'd be like, oh, bro, is this man crazy? Like he just throwing away good water. You think it's good.
So sodium bicarbonate is a sodium that's a byproduct of carbon, but it's
Weirdo
not
Bob by Postman
good. So you
Grinning.
really have to research the ingredients that you read when you consume
It's
something.
like he want to be seen, like he's trying to get some clout off this
Order
guy.
from you, your products on the truth. I appreciate that.
But
and I'm gonna make sure, and since it's your third order, I'm gonna bless you just because of that. I'm gonna get you extra items just because you supported Holistic Remedies 3 times. I'm gonna bless you next order. I'm more. And anybody that have purchased from Holistic Remedies can attest that they do get free items from me consistently. They'll get free items just out of nowhere.
I want to
not Kangen water. So, someone commented Kangen water. Kangen water is a scam. That's just like purified water. It's just buying purified water. It's not making it healthier.
I want a copper cup so much. They're expensive though, but I want a copper cup.
Interesting.
Yeah. Kangen water is like a water filter, system that people buy, and people say, "Oh, it's the best water on earth." Spring water is the best water on earth. The water from the spring.
Don't say purified. They don't all say purified. If you get a water that says spring water, it won't say purified. Now,
no, definitely not.
You want to put waters, lemons, or
purified water is from reverse osmosis. So if you don't know that, we saw the clip together. If y'all pay attention to the clips we watched. If it says purified, that mean it was from reverse osmosis. That mean the water could have been sourced from anything and anywhere, and they just reverse osmosis to jump off.
It's in your water.
Yeah.
For direct 12 hours is going to naturally alkaline your water.
I bet, Stacey. But you feel me?
Add a little sea salt. Yep, that's a fact.
Or you feel me?
I prefer.
I know you hear me talking.
It has folic acid.
It's worth it, but certain circumstances and times and tribulations don't allow me to just get the things I want and desire. You feel me?
Plastic have BPAs,
one step at a time.
Have a great effect for atrazine or xenoestrogens that affect your testosterone production. Why would you get water from a spring when it has chemtrails in it? I mean, listen, everything got
from the
chemtrails
spring.
Family.
Do you guys know that springs come from the mountains? That is not fucked with. Like it's coming out of the mountains.
Hope is not fucked with, but everything is messed with in this realm.
Yeah, I saw that too.
To some extent,
I saw that too.
Yeah,
Ken.
everything in this realm is
that they got the crystal infused water bottles.
Stuff that the 1% get. They stuff probably don't got no chemtrails in it, but listen. At the end of the day, if you have that hypochondriac mindset, assuming everything is tampered, then by law, at that point, your mind is going to create it. What you got to also do is just also speak life into your stuff. If it's water, get this water and say, I love you. I appreciate you. You're beautiful. And that changes the molecular structure of your water in itself alone.
That's why I give grace God some thanks and strike the gun 12 times.
But...
hey, I wanted to clarify what I said earlier about the animals, how I said that we're the only people that could pray to God. I said that because in the Bhagavad Gita, it says that out of all...
I'm done with this guy, bro. Do y'all want to hear what he got to say? Because I really don't.
All the millions of animals that we could have reincarnated into, we're the only people that could talk to God and pray to God. But I know that animals could communicate with God, especially the natural animals.
Well, if you look
not like chicken.
Irons, if you look at all of these extraterrestrial beings, some of them came from different animal like beings or whatever the case may have you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Think about it like that. So who maybe they have a whole completely different setup than we do.
Yeah.
I bet.
That's why I wanted to clarify.
Because if I don't strike that gong, when I drink, see this water, y'all saw me pull it out the freezer and I started drinking it. That's because I came in here prior to me freezing it. I struck the gong and activated and purified and gave grace God certain things prior to me freezing it. But if I don't do the gong process with my water, I feel like it don't taste the same. That's how much. Y'all funny about this guy. That's how much, how frequent I use that gong with the beverages I drink. That I feel like I can literally taste the difference in the beverage I'm drinking if I don't use the gong with the, you feel me?
I understand.
So y'all don't care to listen to this guy?
But man, I appreciate the collective.
I'm listening to Holistic Remedies, but this dude right here, he kind of blew the video for me. He kind of blew it. But look, Crystal Geyser uses recycled polyethylene, but however you say that, I know I'm probably saying it wrong. Let's just say poly. Uses recycled poly or PET plastic to make their water bottles. All right. Now, let's go to ChatGPT. Let's go to ChatGPT. Look. Recycle plastic is commonly used for water bottles because it's a more sustainable alternative to virgin PET plastic. While RPET itself is not inherently harmful for bottled water, there are a few considerations to keep in mind. Chemical leaching. I'm not going to read the whole thing, y'all. Pardon. It's 9:46. Chemical leaching. Recycled process contaminants. Environmental impact. Overall, RPET plastic is generally considered safe for bottled water, but like any plastic, I digress, it's important to follow proper usage and storage guidelines to minimize potential risks. If you're concerned about chemicals, choosing glass or other alternatives for water storage may be an option. Is recycled PET plastic harmful? It gave me the same thing pretty much. Chemical leaching, quality of recycling plastic, microplastics, environmental impact. Same thing, you get the picture. You don't want recycled PET plastic bottled water. You don't want that. Haven, it's been long. It's been a 2-hour video. I've been pausing it, we've been chopping it. Yo, look, I give my great gratitude and thanks for y'all rocking out with me. I guess, like I said, I don't got no one in my immediate vicinity that I can vibe with like this on this level and just have deep conversations, have heart-to-hearts, just have these. I don't have nobody I can bond with in my immediate vicinity. No, like my whole family's karmic, so it's like I'm the outcast. I can't even have a conversation with my own mother because it's like I can say, hey, as soon as I say, hey, it's like she throw her shits up. Like, oh, what? I'm like, damn, like we can't even have a conversation. Like, damn, I ain't even say nothing yet, and you already throwing your shits. You feel me? Anyway, I crack myself up sometimes, but this is facts. This is the stuff I go through that I don't even let it stop me. I don't let it stop me. I don't care. I'll be the outcast all they want. Whatever. Like we always say, like I always say to you guys, what happens when you need the outcast? Full disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Any and everything you see on this channel is merely speculation. View discretion is advised. Please do your homework and research for proper discernment. Anything you see on this channel, listen, we just here chilling, we just vibing out, escaping the external chaos that's going out on the outside world, outside of ourselves. So if you do not resonate with it, you can gladly go somewhere else or you can leave it on the ground for someone else to pick it up. Simple as that. Y'all annoying AF. The ones in the back, the dark coven of secret admirers that's not so secret in the back. Hakai, back, and goodbye. You feel me? Anyhow, if you've been here from the beginning, I said these about abundance, balance, harmony, love, prosperity, strength, unity, including authenticity. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we go up. Anyone and everyone who has ever shown to see me will be returned 100 folds more sizes than you. As divine blessings to divinely support yours truly. It feels so weird not having my necklaces on. Because it's all about divine support. I just want to say grace, gratitude, and thanks. Peace and prosperity to you and yours. Never goes unnoticed. Really does help the channel, the foundation, my well-being. I hope you had a wonderful, magnificent rotation. I hope you were in a wonderful, magnificent mood after the presentation because I think this one was cool and this one was Bobby. I don't know. Y'all let me know. This one was Bobby in my opinion. So safe traveling afterwards. I love y'all. Y'all know what's up. I don't want to overplay that song because I think it's well deserved to be copywritten. I don't know what legal issues he had because all his other music is copywritten, but I don't want to overdo it. Maybe we'll do it in the next presentation, but like I said, the next presentation, we're just going to do a bunch of random clips and vibe out once again. You feel me? So that's that. I love y'all. Safe traveling astros. Thank y'all for coming. No problem, y'all. No problem. Yo, I tried, Kennedy. I can't have it. It's not even a possible thing, bro. I'm telling you, it's not even a possible thing, even if I want to, even when I try. It's not possible, bro. It goes like this. Left real quick. It's probably right on y'all end, but I made a left right there. It goes left entirely quick. There's no other way to go. Anyway, I'm out. Forget all that. Y'all love y'all, man. I'm gone.